Hello. How are we all? Welcome back. We're playing.
What the fuck, Sam? What the fuck was that face?
I kind of stalled on saying hello, and that's just what happened, okay?
Instant derailment.
I'm ill. Leave me alone.
Don't be too mean to Oddie. He's sick today, so leave
That's
him
not better.
sort of alone.
I mean,
Does
that's kind of fair, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Now watch me
we're
do
here
it
for
next week as
D&D.
well.
So, hello everyone. Welcome back. We're the Stormy Dragon Tavern. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and this is the Trials of the Xel'nari. Now, when we left off, I'm going to get straight into it pretty much. Someone was about to go on a hot date. That someone was Kovek. That someone is probably not suited very well to social interactions of that kind.
It'll be
Thanks,
fine.
Mug.
It'll be fine.
So the big question is, do you want Mug to be like telepathically feeding you lines throughout the date?
I don't need serenity broker in the situation, okay?
I mean,
'Cause-
I could very easily, depending when this date is, if I get enough rest, I could enhance your charisma. I think it only lasts like 10 minutes, but I could do it.
No,
It's
that's
not
an
like
hour.
only an hour.
I was at an hour, so...
Either way,
That would be hilarious because then all the small talk at the start of the date would be really smooth, and
And then it
all
gets
crashes.
worse and worse. And I'm here for it.
either way, what else is happening?
That's all you need to worry
Actually-
about right now. No,
Actually, I just
What's the most
realised-
important thing that's happening?
The party has stopped in Antioch, a massive merchant trading city, on their way down to potentially stop a war. Hopefully. That's what they're hoping for anyways. Probably won't happen. They'll probably all die, but that's alright.
At least there'll be mountains.
At least there'll be mountains. What?
There'll be snow.
God damn it, Delay. Just because it's your beach weather. As they've stopped over, though, they have decided to rebrand their cart, much to Storm and Thog's delight of going off and finding whatever shenanigans they could. And unfortunately, they have found the explosive kind in the form of
Nobody knows.
fireworks.
Amazingly.
No, didn't you bring back like one huge one and you told
Yep.
us you got
Nope.
fireworks?
Nope,
We just don't know how many.
nope,
No, I don't think
nope.
she
Okay.
I
did.
stealth
No.
checked to sneak it into
She
the
snuck
cart.
it into the cart.
I snuck it
didn't
into the
even
barrel
notice
cart.
them. I didn't notice them walking past me, and then Oddie didn't notice them sticking all the fireworks into the barrel with alcohol.
I didn't. I really
No,
didn't.
not in the
I-
barrel of alcohol, between the barrels of alcohol.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, on the cart of alcohol.
Yeah,
I got
Which
given
could-
one firecracker, though.
Only end
did.
well.
you got one little.
Also,
firecracker.
Pro, how...
can I just point out that if we make a lot of references to Storm's bra, it's not us being creepy, it's a magical item.
Bra
Oh, yeah,
hole.
yes.
Dude,
Good follow-up
legit,
from last
yes,
week.
It's actually a bra of holding.
And you can thank Desk Labcon for that.
And
Yes,
it's got a
thank
chest
you,
within a
Des
chest.
Lampton.
Yes.
Well,
It's got a chest with a chest, a
Chestception?
chestception at the moment.
can I just clarify that Storm is relatively flat-chested?
But her
Sure.
chest is blast proof.
It is now.
What have we done?
You did this. You got her this.
Alice, if Storm is that flat-chested, what happens if you wear the bra inside out?
Everything explodes from her boobs.
It is? Or does anyone who tries to punch you just like lose an arm into the void?
So, is it going to be a
I
boob
mean,
cannon?
Sure. Boob cannon. Woof. Fireworks, everybody!
It's full of fireworks, so that technically would work.
Oh no. Oh,
We
no.
found
It's
more
better than
ways
the
to break
fluffernutter.
the system.
We're gonna die.
Fluffernutter.
And her coin bag. So, shrapnel.
Oh, great. So it's a frag grenade now.
Jesus, we're gonna die. We're all
It's a
gonna
frag
die.
boob, Nate.
Oh my
So-
God.
I believe you were all regathering up the cart before deciding how to proceed with the evening's plans.
Mm-hmm. I think Kovek and Mug were the only two not back at this point because we were out dress shopping.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we don't know
Just looking
anything.
regaled.
No,
Yes, no
The
one
rest
knows.
of us. No, none of us know you're actually going on this date yet. None of us,
Mhm.
Oh, except Mug, I think.
except Mug. Mug
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
only
yeah.
person.
But haven't had a chance to come back and let everyone know the good news.
Oh yeah, that's
This
right.
is
Because
true.
you guys were finishing off dress shopping. I disappeared off into the metalworkers district
Mhm.
area.
You managed
Yeah.
to find yourself some ores and a book on metallurgy.
Yep, I have some
Oh.
bars of. I have a bar of adamantium and 2 bars of orichalcum.
And I was going off to find my dad's outpost.
Yes, and we stopped at that point, didn't we?
Yeah. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
Is that just anything to like delay your date?
Please, I need more time to compose myself.
It's not going to happen, and you know it. In that case, I wouldn't know to prepare that spell in time. So,
This is
well.
why I
no
didn't mention it, because I
ability.
was like, let's just go straight to the
Yeah.
date.
Let's
No.
go straight to the date.
You are looking for your family, not necessarily outpost or store, but trading hub in the city, which there is definitely one. You know of its
Yeah.
existence already.
Yeah, pretty much. Because the very helpful, voluptuous lady I know also knows about my father's business, and told me where it kind of the area that it was.
Yeah, and it's not hard to miss. You recognize your family crest from a mile away. The building is a nice 2-story building, very well built up, quite fine, and it seems that your father has spared no expense in trying to make it look elaborate and welcoming and a hub for business.
I hate it. All right, let's go. Yeah, wearing the Xel'nari. Well, at least a sash of the color. I think we've all kind of agreed we're just going with sashes. It's easier to overlay on other things.
I'm wearing
Apart from Kovek.
the
Yeah,
full
is it-
get up.
Kovek's head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky that Thalai's wearing anything at all.
Yes, I am.
He's,
Look,
he's
you're
probably
act-
just wearing it as a jockstrap, let's be honest.
Look,
No, I said it's a belt. It's like a sash belt.
Yeah.
and
With,
It'll be a
with the knot at the front display, like one bit's like displaying the symbol and all that stuff, yeah.
I mean,
it'll be
you're
a
lucky
loincloth when we
Storm's
get to the
wearing
beach
clothes
weather.
either, you know.
Mm-mm.
What was that?
You're lucky Storm's wearing clothes either.
Mm.
She's
Yeah, we got
only
two
wearing
nudists in the
clothes
party.
out of insistence upon everyone else.
Yes, please.
You step in inside and you find the place a hub of activity. There's people going back and forth. You recognize that most of the people here seem to be of aristocratic status, probably business owners themselves. This is, of course, a big trading company, so a lot of deals go down here, organizing for large groups of cargo to go back and forth. As you step into the place, there is a handmaid on the side waiting for you. She's human, dressed fairly well, but clearly of lower status in the business. And she
Yeah.
curtsies to you. How may I be of assistance?
Immediate thought in Sam's head is, right, they don't know who I am. I like that. There are many different ways I could play this, but okay, no, I want to find information. I put my hood down. I think I have a signet on me, don't I, from my family house?
You do indeed.
Yeah, I present it and goes, Samuel Appleby. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
At this, she kind of gasps for a moment and then quickly bows very low and goes, "Forgive me, sir. I did not realize it was you. I did not recognize you.
Oh,
for the voice."
stop that. That's fine.
How-
This is
how may I
an
assist?
unofficial visit. I
Official?
as in don't worry too much about it. Sort of situation. I'm just coming and checking things. I wanted to ask, just have any of my father's business partners been through here recently, or anyone that may have been asking around about his name that may not have been the usual types? Just making sure everything's all shipshape and all that.
Yes, master. Business is booming as usual. Would you like the reports? I can have them prepared in your private study.
Yes.
Of course. I will
Please.
arrange for that now. Would you like me to guide you through, or you know the way?
A tour would be good, please.
Yes, it has been some time since you've graced us with your presence.
This is Sam literally being like, have I ever even been here before?
Once or twice when you were younger, yes.
Yeah, very young sort of situation. It's like, I don't know where anything is anymore. I don't know.
She takes you on a tour through the building, pointing out where most of the trade agreements are put down. As she moves along, she steps into an office for a moment and comes out with a rather large stack of paperwork. This is all the transactions from the last few years that you have not been present. How shall I sort?
Just as it is. This is fine.
Very well. Your room is just up the stairs and to the left. I will have a bath made for you and prepare food.
Oh, don't worry about the bath. I'm just here to look through the reports, and I shouldn't be too long. Then I say, looking at the reports, maybe a glass of milk though would be good. Thank you.
Of course, sir. I'll have that brought up right away.
Thank you.
And she bows very low again before rushing off.
Cool. Yeah, Sam's doing the whole sort of thing of like, if I come here, like they always reports.
So dense.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Where's Kovek?
Where am I?
The idea you
Don't
probably get
stand up your
someone
hot date now.
is I'm trying to see more than like probably the last year or so, the more recent ones, to see if there's anything that could alert to like the potential name of the mercenary group, even though Father probably wouldn't directly put them onto reports and things. And there might be some actions which might, I don't know, if you get what I mean, like, there might be some things that might allude to like a name, a face that Father could easily put to the business, other than these are the mercenaries I've used to capture my daughter.
Nice.
That's the idea. How long it'll take, Sam, and if it's even there is another matter. This is just a potential stopping point of the thought process.
Can you roll me an investigation then as you settle yourself in and start going through the files? It will take you some time, but
Oh, yes.
after a short period of time, she returns with a plate of food as well as a glass of milk, with a small pitcher on the side as well in case you wish her for a refill.
Okay, that investigation. It's 12.
Investigation. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have very good investigation. I've got very good perception and insight. Just that's why I need Kovek.
You have a look through the notes, and whilst there do seem to be a few names of companies going back and forth from the Demu Empire, it seems to be, from what you can gather at least, above the board, all trading back and forth, as your father does do trade agreements with most territories.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a few. Yeah, because the thought process is like, this is a start. This is a stopping point. Maybe they've come through here, and if I can't find anything, then it's like, well, I tried. At the least, how long is this taking roughly?
This will take you a few hours to go through all the paperwork, even at a quick skim. Which, going by your score, I'd say you probably did a quick skim over. So it's quite possible that you did miss any information that might be there.
That's valid. Everything's above the board. I might write a few of those names down, because if we're going towards that border, that mountain town, if I have names of those, at least I know someone over there where my father has dealings, so I might be able to use those as another leaping point,
I'll send
maybe.
this to you. After about 2 hours of you going to work, you hear a knock at the door.
Enter.
In strides a rather well-dressed, quite tall, quite proud-looking man, a very, very well-kept, a long beard that he has braided down almost to his belly button, as well as a extremely fancy mustache that sticks almost out past his cheeks. That seems to almost defy the laws of physics the way it curls up at the end.
Yosemite
Right.
Sam.
Master, I was not informed that you would be arriving today. Are you here for inspection and to make sure everything is up to... And he pauses for a moment, seeing the list of paperwork on the desk in front of you. He goes, I see that is the case. I hope everything is shipshape.
Oh, this is, everything's fine. It is a simple, formal visit while I am coming through, plus showing off the Xel'nari colours in Father's establishment. I'm pretty sure that he will be very pleased about that. Showing face and all that, you know.
Of course. Will you be staying with us long? A number of shareholders are coming through shortly, and I'm sure that they will wish to speak with you. Your father would be most proud of it.
Unfortunately, due to Xel'nari business, I shan't be here more than a few more hours. We've got a big mission that we're kind of taking us over towards the Demo Empire. So we've got to get that ship shape.
The Demo Empire was not aware that we were expanding out that way.
Xel'nari business.
Of course, forgive me. I get stuck up in the family business.
Oh, no, don't worry. It's easy to do.
I imagine you have a few more years ahead of you in the Xel'nari before you take
Yes.
the reins for yourself.
Yes, definitely a few more years, 100%.
Very well.
Gotta
Well,
get that experience.
I shall make sure that this establishment is in tip-top shape for when you do take over. You will be very proud of everything we have done here.
I've already had a look around, and it is very good.
Thank you, Master. If there is anything else I can do for you, please allow me to know.
Thank you, most kindly. Did you by any chance, I'm looking through some of Father's paperwork, and obviously seeing kind of what the business has been going on, has there been anything in the most recent... Sorry, it's like as a character question. In the letter that my mother gave me, was there a rough estimate as to when Father hired the mercenaries? I know it was a recent development, wasn't it?
No, you're not sure.
That's the thing. That's what I thought. I wasn't too sure when that has begun. But this is the first time she sent me a letter about it. So, yeah, just in the most recent, I'd say months. Just wondering if there's any new business partnerships that he's acquired or been dealing with, more around the Demu Empire. It might just, might give us a good foothold while we're over there, just in case. So Sam trying to be deceptive, in a way.
At the mention, constantly mentioning the Demo Empire, you notice he kind of loses his posture for a moment before correcting himself. And no, Master, nothing new, nothing. Everything is all in the paperwork, of course. I thought your
well,
father
of
would keep
course.
you appraised of all of this as well.
I've been very busy. It's been a little hard to pin me down for any formal meetings and letters from father, so I might be a little out of the loop.
Of course.
We do move around a lot.
So it is not a formal inspection then, you were just stopping by?
Oh, no, not a formal inspection at all. No, I do apologize if I've caused any hubbub around the place. I thought I'd just come in and do a quick checkup of my own violation. Is that the right word, violation?
Volition.
Volition.
Yeah. Taking the reins and all of that.
Very well then. Well, I shall leave you to your work. I do not wish to keep you any longer than you need. A good luck on your journeys.
Thank you. If there is anything that you think of as well, or any dealings that my father will be having potentially, just before I leave, it will just be good to know, just in case.
Of course, if I could think of anything, I will make sure to let you know. And that he bows his head before stepping out.
Sam, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Just shakes the shudders. It's like, okay, that guy obviously was uncomfortable at the demo, but it's very much one of those, I don't think I can push. Sam isn't that person. But that's interesting. They know something, potentially. Cool. Sam will have another look for maybe another like half an hour. But if it's pretty much looks like she's gotten to the end of what she can even glean, then she's gonna be like, you know what, I can't be bothered anymore.
No worries. Yeah, you have a look through, and there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. It all seems to be quite well kept, and the books are quite well maintained.
That's good. That's one of two things. It's like the people who work here obviously do their job very well. They're not trying to abolish anything. It's probably more going to be along the lines of certain people are in the know. Like that guy just then, or something. But it's, yeah, okay. Sam will leave the paperwork as she found it. In the order, not being too much of it, even though the temptation to put everything out of order is so tempting. But no, we'll keep it legit all together. And we'll go out, find the female, the handmaid, maiden. Let her know that Sam is done with them. The paperwork should still be as it was. Thanks them very much for their time. Let's have a little brief look around, like what wares they might have. Like, is anything maybe interesting? Anything could be fun for us, but the less time Sam spends there, the better. I can never stop an excuse to look for more shit. I'm sorry.
Roll me a perception, please.
Perception, yeah! Ooh. That is +7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23.
As you make your way through the building, you notice that you're getting a lot of stares and a lot of people stopping to bow towards you. It seems that they've now noticed that you are one of the
words
nobilities.
gotten around.
Yeah.
I do the stop and then not the brief nod.
A few people try and stop to speak with you, and you imagine it will be a lengthy conversation if you were to stop and talk with them.
Like, sorry, Xel'nari business. We'll talk next time. We'll talk next time.
Mention of Xel'nari, they seem to acknowledge that you have joined the Xel'nari, and it is an important thing as part of your father's plans for you, and nod hastily before moving on. But you can see that they're also a little bit upset that they weren't able to speak with you. But...
all of those people like, oh, it's the sun. Oh, if we get in with the sun, we'll get in the better business deals. And Sam's just like, oh, I hate all of you.
The prodigal son. The pride of the family.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that one thing that the father said no to, they'll say yes to because they don't know any better.
Gross.
I know, I hate it. I wrote this backstory, though.
But
Yeah.
having a look through, most of what the dealings are in this building are signing of contracts and agreements. There is a warehouse closer to the docks area, which is where the goods will trading come and go. But as it is just a shipping, that's pretty much all there is to it.
That's fine. Yeah, actually, the ship. That might be an interesting place to spot, especially if it has that shipping No, getting too ahead of myself. Yeah, I'll thank them very much for the time. Everything's ship shape because docking. And we'll leave.
All right. Make your way on out.
Thank you,
Sam should be left alone. Sam should never be left alone.
None of you
Honestly,
should, ever be left alone.
should any of these...
I
none
don't
of
know what
us
you're
should be
talking
left
about.
alone.
I have done nothing wrong when I've been
The
left
lie,
alone.
the most responsible of us all.
And that's saying something to the rest of you, Chuck Knuckles here.
Chuck
The hidden
Knuckles.
diamond in the rough.
The term you were looking for were chuckle fucks.
Yes.
I'm close second for most responsible.
To be fair, I was going to say fuck Knuckles, but then I thought for a moment, actually, can I say that on stream? So I
You can.
halted. Yes, I now know I can. You just said something similar.
So just
Yeah,
in
we're
case you
good,
couldn't
we're
say it on
good.
stream, you said it on stream.
We watch it back. It's got a bleep right there. That's all it is.
Yes, what you don't realize is I have an auto sensor. When I swear, it just disappears. All right, you make your way back to the group now. In the meantime, Kovek and Mug will have met up with the others back at the cart that has been recently repainted. Thalia has made sure it's been done well. Pretty decent job.
So what color did it end up being?
I did a darker wood. So like I think I went for a darker brown, but then there was a blue like wavy line along it in like an artistic style, like to give like a wavy
Okay.
waterline kind of thing, just to make it look nice.
Mm.
And then it was like because I think it was, and then I just did like a darker wood stain effectively over the top as well to make it a bit darker.
Nice.
Look like a slightly different wood.
Needs more color.
So, Kovek and Mug walk up. Kovek has a conspicuous brown paper wrapped bundle under her arm, and is and just goes, "Oh, I like it. It is very inconspicuous."
It's boring.
Yeah, we should have gone with the bush idea.
It
The
would have been
what?
so cool. We were going to put trees on it. No, not trees. Bushes.
Eli's
and
just
leaves
lying
and flowers.
in the back with the book, the cotton plugs in his ear, because all he's been hearing is them going on about it. So he just put them in and was just reading through his new book.
Also, blue need favor.
Please don't.
What is wrong, Blue? Wait, I mean Kovek.
Oh, hello.
Blue needs to borrow necklace. Is having very special dinner tonight.
Necklace?
You, any of you have jewelry?
What? No, well, I mean, I have a broken compass, which I wear around my neck, but I am not going to lend it to Kovek. Oh, wait, never
No.
mind. I left it with Barda.
Sorry, I've only got this, and I think it's too big for your ear.
I already have my own earrings. It's fine.
I'm not there, but don't you already have like that filter necklace?
I am wearing an amulet of health around my neck. Yes.
Okay.
After a while of
I
everyone
was going
not saying
by
anything,
the photo that.
Oh.
Actually, we should share that photo to the. Add it to the Discord.
I forgot to include the amulet in the artwork. My apologies.
Okay.
After a few moments of no one really stepping forward with anything, Thog steps forward and pulls his bone and chime kind of necklace from his thing and offers it to you. Thought got this. This'll help you. He just offers it out to you.
That is very kind of you, Thog.
I love
In what manner do you believe this will help me?
Mug said you need a necklace. This
Yes.
necklace.
That is indeed what Mug said.
Might not match dress. Maybe need gold necklace for gold dress.
I'll be
Wait,
Kind of
okay.
strings it out and looks at, and you can see it's got a lot of tribal markings upon it, clearly of his Orcish clan. It's not ugly by any means. It's actually quite nice. Seems fairly well made as well. No gold on it though. And he looks over and goes, I suppose, but still pretty.
I'll
I-
say something.
Go on.
I was going to say something in Orcish goes, very good necklace. But maybe Kovek not like.
I have this amulet of health that I'll pull out from an way inform and say, it is serving a fine function at present. It is making me healthier.
Oh, that is much shinier. I understand now. And Mug puts it back around his neck. Mug should probably get shiny too.
It's okay, Mug. I think you're fine the way you are.
Do you mean Fog?
I didn't say, don't worry.
I meant
I know
Mug.
how
What
you
did
can
I
get us
say?
confused.
He said mug.
Oh!
Oh, what's
like a
this?
lot-
We all look alike, do we?
Whoopsie, sorry. That was an Alice
Like-
boo-boo.
I know everyone says all us orcs look alike, but yes, we are two handsome devils, but we do have distinct differences to us.
I'm sorry, Thog. It was slip of tongue.
Like, I thought you would, of all people, would have understood this.
No, Storm has been the one who's been generalizing most.
Well, also, for us, all tabaxi look the same because only seen one tabaxi.
That is fair.
Mm.
We do look pretty
So-
similar if you include the fact we all have ears and tails and fluff. But otherwise,
Do
we
you
actually
have-
are quite different.
Do tabaxi have same color as normal cat? All different type color?
Has Storm actually seen a real, a cat? A house cat?
Yeah, you would definitely have seen cats. Yeah.
Okay.
There would be several kept at the Xel'nari castle for keeping rid of mice and rats.
Okay, yep, cool. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, actually, I am a strange one. My fur is a little bit blue, but usually is more natural tones, like the stone, or the trees, or no, not the leaf. Or like the snow, or like the sand or the dirt. You know, like natural tone. Or like the
So-
darkness. There are a few people who are dark too.
Does this look like tabaxi? And I'll cast change self into like a black and white feline bipedal creature.
How close to a tabaxi does he actually look, though?
I figure if I haven't seen one, there'll be a degree of uncanny valley.
I was going to say, let's go with make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm surprised you didn't go with
On
performance.
on whose behalf?
On yours, because you are attempting to
Okay, so
use what little knowledge you have of this creature to transform into it.
that's a 7.
Okay.
So I'm creepy cat man, just like the movie.
Yeah. You come out slightly bald and little weird tufts of fur everywhere, and your tail is quite stunted. But otherwise, you've got the kind of right shape, and at least the legs are kind of alright.
you look a little bit like one of the monks, actually. But that's not a compliment. I'm sorry.
Maybe I should stop then.
No. Okay. Your fur should be a little bit more even. Only sections that are longer or shorter are like around tail tip usually. Maybe around, belly. You can see I have a bit of extra fluff. Never mind. You can't tell because I'm fluffy everywhere. I am long fur cat. There are short fur cat too. They are like only this much. Where I am like this much.
You see Mug obviously sort of paying attention and sort of thinking in his mind for how to improve things. And now we have the test subject. I mean, example.
Shizu Bear, thank you for the follow. She'll do like a lap around you and walk around. Okay, your tail needs to be up a little bit. It's like just before your butt. And then, it needs to be longer. Yeah, your tail is very stumpy. But it could be, like personal feature. Like my ears are a little bit tattered. I lost a little bit of this one over here while I was, Sharks kind of hurt. Anyway, what?
I was like, just use this cat for a reference.
Draw me like one of your French cats.
One of your ears is also a little bit wonky. And it's missing
wonky, what is it? Does it need to be around more on the back? Or is it just not tall enough?
Well, one is sideways.
Oh.
They should both be either up or sideways, not one up, one down. I mean,
I can't see the ear at the moment. That's a problem with illusions. And you probably notice that now that he's relaxing, Mug is talking normally, not in stunted.
Okay. Okay. You're kind of like this. You need to be like up a bit more on this one. I'd be like your mirror, and this one is like sideways. It needs to be like curving around a little bit, so like this, So
more equal rather than shifted.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can bend your ears. Look, and she does like little like with her ears and like back and forwards. Yes. But their location should be the same.
Mug tries to like bend the illusionary ears, and it is creepy as all hell. It's like not used to having the muscle memory of how to move big ears, let alone actual ears. So it's kind of like robotic, animatronic, sort of badly animated.
Disjointed kind of.
You will need to practice that one. Maybe in the mirror, yeah? And,
actually,
so...
can probably afford mirror now.
Okay. Well, what do you need a mirror for? Oh, right. Looking at yourself. Okay, never mind. But also,
well, there's logic, sound logic.
Cat is also expression through, ears and tail and fur. So it's like when I get scared, it's like all fur goes poof. I get like tingly feeling everywhere. It's not fun. I don't like it.
This is going to be more difficult than I thought.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How hard do you think?
Sometimes it's good to have a disguise. But without someone to base it off, unless I looked like a taller version of you, but I don't think that'll work.
Well, very occasionally there is a cat without fur. Maybe this is easier?
Okay, Ash, can you change a disguise self while it's going?
No, technically you have to recast the
Okay.
spell.
Yep.
Might be
Also, at
easier
this point, I'll
next
notice. Yep. I'll probably notice that Thog is still here, and say to Thog in Orcish, don't be surprised if I sometimes talk differently in common. Sometimes I use big words, sometimes I use small words. It's just what I do.
He replies back in Orcish, just going, "Wondering what was up. Strange,
Mm.
but you do you.
Mm.
You got the fancy words."
Yep.
So wholesome.
I love Thog.
Around the beginning of the conversation about cat forms, Kovek left. She didn't go far. She just walked inside the cart and made sure that all the doors were securely closed.
Oh, Talai is in the cart, reading the book.
So she walks inside, is really in her own head, turns around, makes sure that the door is closed and securely latched, and she lets herself begin to relax, turns around and goes,
Talai doesn't notice because he has the cotton buds in the ear, reading a book, just going,
Actually, I can vibe with this. And she gets up on one of the bunks and pulls out her elven social treatise and is going to start frantically flipping through some of the later pages.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Which book is this?
no one in the party knows what it's actually called or what it says inside. But if people ask about it, she describes it as an elven treatise detailing various aspects of high elven society and interpersonal interactions.
So it's smut.
Socially maneuvering unknown trouble. Smut.
Smut.
You
High
don't know.
elf raunch is what it is. Thanks for that, King.
You don't know. You can't read that. You can't read Elvish. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, if you've ever had one of those tourist translation guides to travel sort of thing, they've always got the weirdest and cringiest part on, like, essentially dating and asking people out, and it's, terrible.
Thog kind of just looks at the rest of you and goes, "So, we staying in the caravan tonight? Because I hear that you're not allowed to do that in this place."
Mug not stay in caravan.
Good, we got a room then?
Yeah, we have money. We have enough. And our expenses go to Xel'nari, so they pay.
Is that how
Isn't that
this
right,
works?
Storm?
I guess so. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Kovek's gone. Where is Talai? Where is Sam?
You high-ranking Xel'nari here. You make decision.
Okay, sure. How much do you need?
Using this to his advantage. I hate it.
Well, let's all just get rooms in tavern so we get good rest.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's go. Wait, hang on, let me check first. Wink? Okay, I got my coin pouch. Blunk, wink.
Can I suggest a place? It's fantastic. It's the cave. Don't let the name distract you. It is a building. It's not a cave.
Oh, I thought
but
it was actual
It's got some really
cave.
nice ales and you got a fight pit, and it's loud and rambunctious, and I love it. It's where I stay most of the time when I come through town.
I feel like Salai would enjoy this too. Kovek
Yes,
probably
may I
not.
met you all.
Yes,
Yeah! I forgot that's what it was called. Is that what it was called? Maybe I didn't know it was called that.
Mug need to see if the lie want punch woman. Be back.
What?
I was hoping someone else remembered.
And technically correct.
Technically correct. For anyone who's watching us like an FBI agent, this is all above board. This is fine.
Oh boy.
So go around to the back and politely knock on the door.
At this point, Kovek has given up on the book and has the dress partially unpackaged and is just like sitting on the hammock, just holding it, staring at it. And upon hearing just like panics, like pulls sheets over it. Goes, just a moment. And
is Big there?
yes, he's reading. I'm very proud.
Rude. Nobody can hear you. He's got the cotton buds, but rude.
Yeah.
I'll hop down from the hammock and open the door for you.
Just need speak Biggs.
Okay, I'm going to go. Else.
Also, Storm extended our expense account, so you might want to speak to her.
Storm!
So you come out
You're
to
lucky
find.
we didn't ask for fireworks to be a business-related expense.
You come out to find Thog and Storm talking about like how much fun the arena is.
I'll leave Mug and Thorlight to have that conversation first. Though.
You mean
Yeah.
Storm? Thog and Storm are...
What did I
No,
say?
Mug.
Oh,
And
right.
Thalai.
Mug and
No.
Thorlight have a chat.
Now I understand. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, Thalai has not noticed because he's got the cotton buds in his ear, which is like deafened everything around him, and is like reading intently that book that he got last session, the metallurgy.
So Thalai will hear a voice in his mind going, "Is it a good book?"
Oh, closes it and just stuff about metals. What's up?
I've noticed you have been, well, I wouldn't say bored, but a man of your size and natural ability often gets a little bit bored when they don't get a chance to fight. So I found a great opportunity for you.
Okay.
Something about a rematch. A tiefling woman wants to see what she can do. Is this familiar at all?
Oh, that's right. She wanted to fight me again last time we were here, but we didn't get the time.
Do you think you can win?
She's good.
Hmm?
She's better
And the
at
second
fighting
question-
bare knuckles than I am.
Yes. Are you willing to lose?
AKA, are you willing to throw?
The lie is
Makes
Do you want to throw hands, son? Do you want to throw
giving you-
hands?
The lie is giving you a look as if you just asked him to stab his mother. It is a look of, the fuck are you thinking? It is a look that like would wither.
This is
No.
not something for me. And he sort of leans in a bit and starts to whisper, if Kovek's date goes well, she might be the in-laws.
Oh, I.
Well, that is
And this is why I waited for Kovek to leave the room.
Well, that is Kovek's business, not
Hmm?
mine. No, I will not purposely lose for someone else.
Okay.
If she wants a
Uh,
rematch, I will happily give her a rematch.
Hmm.
I'm assuming tonight at their fighting club they have beneath their store.
I'm not sure where it was to occur.
You were just told the usual place.
Where did the last fight occur?
Oh, that'd be at the cave.
Excellent. Thog was just recommending the cave. It seems the most entertaining spot in town.
Yeah, like, for a fight, sure, but I wouldn't want to sleep there.
And that was the advice I was going to tell him. Any place that's good to stay is boring to drink. Any place that is exciting to drink is pretty dodgy to stay. Which is why I never like one pub or one tavern towns. One half of it is going to disappoint.
That is a good point. Did she say what time?
No, I'm sure we can watch some of the fights, and if she's there, arrange a good rematch.
What's the time now, Ash?
You'd be a little bit after midday. Oh, sorry, actually, no. No, much after midday. Probably be sun going down over the horizon now.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess let's find rooms somewhere, and then we can go to the cave to drink and fight. And hope she
In
makes
that order?
there. Well, it's probably better to secure rooms first. This is a busy town.
No, I mean drink then fight, or fight then drink.
Why not both? At the same
Drink,
time.
fight, drink.
In that case, I need to get you a long straw, so you can have like a small barrel on your hip and drinking while you're fighting.
No, just have the mug in hand. And then
So-
a double useful implement if you need it.
Mug does make good weapon. As he's internally laughing at his own joke.
So I just looks at you and just goes, "That's a good pun."
So walk out of the wagon
And Kovek is
into a vibrant discussion.
Kovek is emphatically pointing at her contract and saying, "No, just stop! You don't understand. I specifically detailed that we are to share the cost of our adventures equally. We aren't to take on the financial burden of everything. That is unreasonable."
Oh, but they are our responsibility. Is that not the case? When Barna was responsible for me, she would have to pay for things for me, to look after me, and,
That's because you didn't have any money. They have money.
Hey, Dog, do you have money?
Yeah, I got money.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. I used it all.
On what?
look, Thug doesn't have money.
Yeah, so we're going to the cave. It's a really good place. I can potentially get us a discount.
Don't worry, Thug.
Storm.
I will pay for you. It's fine.
Storm, you can be responsible for Thug, but do not set a precedent. That is the worst thing you could do.
What's the precedent?
Us doing it once implying that it can occur multiple times into the future.
Is this when Mug can come back out
Mm-hmm.
and goes, "Oh, Blue, you not want cover cost of room?"
I'm just saying that assuming that we are always going to do it is an unhealthy place to begin this relationship.
Mug understand. Mug give Blue money when Blue need money, but Blue... well.
When does Sam come back?
Because you've been teaching Storm well.
Your well-placed social manipulation is not unnoticed. Mug.
Just make sure, remember.
Sam would probably be arriving very shortly. The Weatherby Holding Center is actually not far from the Wild Quill.
So Storm returns to Sam returns to Storm going, "Don't worry, Mug, I will pay for you. It's fine."
And is that just the look that Sam has as they walk into the group?
Sam just walks in and like, nope, turns around and just leaves.
Not dealing with that today.
Mm,
That's a tomorrow Sam problem.
yeah, basically.
Mug, it was not my intent to offend. I was merely taken aback by your choice of words implying line of credit. Such a thing is not used without alarming intent in my personal experiences, so I was taken aback.
Mug not offended. Mug have money to pay for room. But need find where stay.
Right. Ash, can we see the map of Antioch, please?
I can give you that.
Map.
Ooh.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Mappity, 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 mappity.
Ooh.
All right, audience.
There is indeed map.
Give me a
And
second.
several taverns. So we're right up at the north, and the cave's down south.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Ooh.
pure.
What is the Emerald Centipede?
That was going to be my suggestion. It's very wholesome.
I
Is
thought
that-
the emerald was the bad one.
No, that was not the other bad one.
Is that the one where they were racist and called me
Oh.
your pet?
That was the dead camel, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
that's no.
The Merry Abbey was the one where you were called a pet.
Oh, it's fine as long as we don't go there.
And we don't go to wherever it was where big lady was, big titty lady.
That
The
was
Merry Abbey.
Oh, okay, yeah, we don't go there.
The Emerald Centipede had a very attentive, possibly teleporting young lady who was rather keen to assist us. The dead camel contained a criminal syndicate beneath it, so I believe the Emerald Centipede is our best option for staying. It's nearby. It seems pleasant.
So, stay inside Centipede, drink in cave.
That is a very strange sentence. But
There is also the Fiesta again, which you have actually not been to yet.
You're right. We found the dodgy place and stopped looking.
Yeah, basically. Well, we wanted to find dodgy places at the time we were looking for the bard.
I mean, yes. So where's the cart parked?
Currently, basically at the front of the Wild Quill.
Okay, I will just say to everybody else, I will give like 5 silver to Mug and say this should cover a room for me to return to in the evening. I will remain here with the cart outside the near the Wild Quill, and I will join you later in the evening if that sounds acceptable.
Should
Wait,
you not
why-
freshen up after travel?
And why is the cart at the quill? We're not staying at the quill. That makes no sense.
I am capable of freshening myself up at a moment's notice.
It okay. Blue might need transport back in morning.
Wait, what's Blue doing? Oh, right, that date thing you mentioned.
Wait, what? Kovek's got a date?
Oh, the blue lady's got a date.
apparently.
Oh, good
So
on
nice.
ya.
Sam's head just pokes her again. It's like, what's going on?
And at Thug leads into Storm and goes, so she found someone else with a stick up her butt.
Oh, probably.
Oh,
Oh no, I think she was actually really lovely. I think it must be the lady from the library. She was really lovely,
Library.
actually.
I wouldn't know anyone in a library. I've never been in one.
Kovek just
Okay.
leans down next to Sam and just says, "Help me."
Okay. I need things I need to know. Who is it? Where are they? Where are you going? What time will you be back? Are they going to treat you correctly? Like, this sounds like grilling you immediately.
Is this like externally verbal or in
Verbal.
Okay. I will be spending the evening with Tyr, the tiefling from the Wild Quill. We have a lot in common, and I think spending time with her would be mutually beneficial. No more questions.
So you're not going to be with us.
This was not my original intent, but some rather well-placed words by Mark
Nope,
have
fine.
told this.
Fine. This is fine. You go on your date. That's fine. That's see if I can. Sam sleeves.
Oh,
What? I don't understand.
And you accuse Mug of social manipulation.
I don't understand.
Oh no!
Kovek, like, as you leave, Kovek just says loudly, "I don't understand what's happening."
It's fine. It's
As a
fine.
character, I know exactly what's going on, I think.
Well, I will then just poke his head around as well. From what I understand, when one adult and another adult like each other very much, they then will go and have social interactions with each other, usually with food and drink, and then afterwards they may have some fun with each other in ways that I would not describe in vivid detail because there is no need to.
Also, we do not need Goliath smut. The elven stuff was bad enough.
What's,
We need bigger books for Goliath smart.
Wait, what is smut?
Oh dear.
What is smut?
So-
I don't understand that word.
I also don't know.
I believe that was said out of context.
I'm going to climb inside the cart, secure the door again, and spend a good few minutes pacing back and forth in a very exasperated manner, and will then begin to prepare for my evening.
In the meantime, you say Emerald Centipede, good place stay?
No, they
Let's
do nice
book
food.
room.
Yeah, they do good food there and decent.
Oh, I don't know if I can go back in there.
Why not?
What you do?
They ask you leave?
I may or may not have put a patron through the window.
Oh, how come? Did they deserve it? They totally deserved it, didn't
Oh, I
they?
definitely deserved it, yeah.
Was it patron or staff?
Patron. They
Ah,
implied I
that's
had a
fine.
pea brain.
That's just rude.
Mug explained. It's fine. Mug explained that Thog, special agent of Xel'nari, and they need let Thog back in.
Or
Okay.
Thog can just put forth money to pay for any repairs for any damages that were incurred the last time you were there.
That's not fun.
Zog doesn't have any money.
Yeah, Fog is kind of broke.
What happened to your money? You were just paid.
Yeah.
We went shopping.
For what? What did you spend all his money on?
I got a firecracker.
Oh, we bought that.
You spent all money on one firecracker?
No.
Where are the others?
What others?
Where are the others?
And that Fog just kind of...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dog,
Look,
I am the
we
I am
just
one of
bought
the
some
only people
toys.
here
We,
who can knock you on your ass repeatedly.
we bought some toys. That's
Where is the rest of them?
Rest of what? I don't know what you're talking about.
all.
Oh, look!
A-
We've got to go over
What?
there now.
Ash,
he, starts trying to walk
Ash,
away.
I'm attempting to intimidate him.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am rolling
Ooh.
for intimidation here. I get advantage because it's charisma. Actually, no, I don't like that one. I am using this one. That is a 13 on.
He's like, oh, I've got to go over there right now. What's that, Storm? Yeah, okay. And starts walking off around the back of the cart.
Storm? No, where are the fireworks? Where are the rest of them?
Sam has it.
You did not spend all his money on a single cracker.
I am not responsible for what Thog spends all his money on. I'm only responsible for Thog and the actions he takes. So,
So, when that inevitable stockpile that you have explodes somewhere, you will accept responsibility, is what I'm hearing and understanding.
You're assuming that
I
there
am
is a
not
stockpile.
assuming. I am
that-
knowing. Storm.
Oh, no.
I know you very well.
I have never played with fireworks before, so...
Hey,
That's not a denial that you don't have them.
It's
Hey,
always
Big,
specifically the
why you
wording.
need
I've never
no?
played with them before.
Sorry?
Why you need know? You
Because
want
I'll-
know how mugs spend money?
Well, the last thing I want, now finding out that fireworks, was that... Well, I don't want it to blow up somewhere. Especially if we're going somewhere in the mountains. If that thing explodes, that can... devastation.
It could cause avalanche.
Duh! That'd
That would be
horrific.
so cool! Wait,
No!
is that bad thing?
No! That's a very bad thing. It will
Well-
kill a lot of people.
Why are we setting off fireworks in the mountain, though?
We're not, but if you have a stockpile of explosive material, it could set off an avalanche.
Storm, Mug have question.
Yeah?
Did you and Thog buy anything could put us in danger?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Then if we get in danger from what you buy, everyone get very upset and must tell Barda what you did.
So if you eat food that I give you and you choke, it's my fault?
If
Technically,
you know that
duh.
we could choke on it, yes.
But
Duh.
you could
If
If
choke
you
on
know there was
anything!
risk,
Okay, you're not allowed to eat my cooking anymore. No.
with the amount of pre-licked mushrooms in there, Mug fine with that.
What? I only lick the mushrooms
There
that
is so much going on right now.
Hey! I only lick the mushrooms that I have never seen before. If I know that they're safe, I'm going to not lick them because that's unsanitary. I did work in the kitchens for a while, okay? Butter needed a babysitter.
No? Mug will trust you. You say no danger, Mug accept no danger.
Okay, look, there might be one danger, only one. Just definitely only one, maybe.
Which is...
There's a really big firework in the cart.
So you say you have more fireworks?
No, there is only one. I only have one in the cart. It's
Then
pretty big.
only danger when in cart, not danger when pointed at sky and lit.
Huh? Why is it in danger in the cart?
Because if any spark goes there, could be bad.
But isn't that why Kovek made me put my explosives in a box? Isn't the cart just a big box?
No!
No.
Cart
The alcohol is
is...
like an open-topped cart, I'm pretty sure, the second one.
It is. Very much
Cart
so.
is made of wood. Wood does not hold explosive. Wood
Wow.
explodes with explosive, causing little sharp shards of wood flying everywhere.
Okay, so what do I do with that?
And did you put it in the cart with alcohol?
She's pointing at it, and you can now see the tiny tip of a fire, like a massive storm-sized firework.
I'm picturing just with like a little bit
Between-
of cloth over the top.
Yeah, it's just a point, a bit of cloth over it, between barrels.
Thalai will go over and pick it up and just see how big it is.
As you start trying to pull it out, you notice that there is several other smaller ones dotted around the crates as well, the barrels. There is more than just one.
And these?
Mm,
And these?
they're not mine.
And
Also not mine.
then whose?
I don't know.
Kovek!
Kovek angrily throws open the door to the cart. She's wearing a beautiful gold dress.
Storm's
And-
tail is between her legs and her ears, like, down.
And has somewhat conspicuously has on her person a lot of her fun stuff. Like she's wearing the 7 beads of force as like a bracelet. Has like a
Cute.
has a wand of magic missiles and her regular wand tucked in between her ample bosom, and is wearing her spider cap, her spider climb slippers, has the bag of holding on her side, and her spellbook on the other side. So beautiful dress, perhaps dulled down a bit by things she felt she needed.
Is it going to be like one of those things you're playing through a game and none of your armor matches, but like, but look at the stats.
No,
Yes.
no, this is you. You got a very by-the-books police officer to go on a date, and they're carrying.
Yeah.
That's
that's
what's
I need the bag of holding.
Why?
And he is holding this giant firework, and in the other hand, like a fist works.
I'll just wordlessly take the belt off, take the bag off my hip, loosen the strings.
Gingerly just take them out of the cart, place them all in, and goes, Storm apparently does not know where all these smaller ones came from. But Storm said that she bought this big one.
Look, I just said that it was not mine. I didn't say I didn't know where it came from, technically.
That is legitimately what you did say, Storm.
Yeah, you
Did
don't.
I? Oops.
Storm,
That's Sam a little bit away in a grump.
what I mentioned previously stands once again. You will have these items returned once you can prove to us that they can be kept and handled in a safe manner. Packing fireworks in the back of a cart surrounded by a variety of alcohols is not safe.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Can I have them back now?
No.
No.
At this point, the lie is
How
also
about
just
some of
going,
the
you know
small
what?
ones?
I'm done, and he walks off as well. The lie just walks off.
I just
Blue.
wanted to have
Storm
some
needs to
fun.
learn about responsibility. Maybe have some small ones and can use.
Fine. I'll pull out like a handful of like. Not that big. Like.
Like sparklers.
Chinese firecrackers and stuff.
Yeah.
like 3 rockets that are this big.
Oh, like the little bottle rockets.
Yeah, like 3 small bottle rockets, and she goes, "Here. If I hear any reports of fire or wanton destruction of, I'm not sure, cabbage carts, I will be aware of where the issue has originated."
Got it! No distraction and no cabbage cuts. Okay!
Now, please be on your way. I have a lot on my mind. And she just walks up to the door of the Wildquill and just knocks. She has a date. She has to be in charge of all the
Wait, is Kovek going off for a date now, is she?
So it's nighttime. Everybody else is leaving, and she's
Neat.
she psyched herself up for it, so she's gonna go for it.
You'll get a
How
little
long?
voice in your head saying, Kovek, you'll be fine. We believe in you. And have a bardic inspiration for the first 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's a D8.
Yes, 1d8.
Okay, that's very wholesome.
So, Storm, where did you buy those fireworks from?
There was some guy in an alleyway with a stall. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have much left now, though.
Okay.
Okay. You knock. There's a moment's pause before you hear someone come to the door, and it's swung open in front of you, and it's not Tia, it's Katia. She's dressed in the same kind of garb that you remembered seeing her on the first fight night, where she's got wraps around her hands, and it's more of a leather outfit that is more form-fitting and good for flexibility and movement. And she kind of just looks you over and she goes, Damn!
Tremendous start.
You can go in. Almost wishing I was staying back to watch this one. Have fun. And then steps out and sees Thalai and Mug. And kind of looks over and goes,
No, I went different way.
Oh, you've gone completely.
I went gone. I was
Okay.
I walked off. Wow.
So depending on what her perception is, because Sam is maybe trying to hide and follow Kovek.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
And I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27 for stealth.
Are you wild shaping or just sneaking in?
I'm seeing what's happening at the moment. It's like, are they going in and closing the door? It's
I mean, this other girl whose name I've entirely forgotten for obvious reasons. She's just like left the door open, and Kovek is just standing on the threshold, nervously thinking about going inside.
Ikadia does not notice you. She does kind of walk out and look over at Mug and go, You there, big lad. You should come join us down at the cave for some fights.
Already planned to be. Your rematch gonna happen.
You can see she looks kind of confused. Because the last time she saw you, you were human form. So she doesn't realize. She's like, You heard about that? Oh, so Lai is coming then. Excellent. Yeah. I'll put him on his ass this time.
You sure you can?
Oh, I'm
Be
pretty
big.
sure I can. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He not fall.
We'll see, big guy. And then we'll try you too.
Maybe.
It's at this point that Thog comes moping back around the side of the cart, just like making sure that Thalai and Kovek have moved on. Just
Storm.
Hey, Guardia! Are you fighting again tonight, cave? Because we're gonna go down there and see how much coin we can earn, make back some losses. You know, lost a bit of coin somewhere. Don't know how. He's like looking around, making sure that Kovek is definitely not paying attention.
At this point, she's like got the nerve, has crossed the threshold, and was the like shop section left dark given that the sun's going down?
Yeah, there's a few candles still lit in there, but it's otherwise fairly dark. You can see that there is the warmth of light coming from upstairs, though.
Okay. Okay. Right. Seeing that Kovek would swallow the solid lump she can feel forming in her throat and go to close the door behind her and walk upstairs.
Sam is seething. No. Sam doesn't go in. Sam will walk back to the rest of the party, kicking stones in the path, though.
Okay. Cardia kind of looks up Thorgan's. Good to see you again. Ready for a rematch as well? Put you on your ass once before, we can do it again. Thorgan's like, no, this time I'm gonna be ready for that kick, and I'm gonna smash your face in. And you can see he's kind of like getting up in her face. You can tell there's a bit of a rivalry there. At that, she just kind of laughs and goes, "Come on then, down to the cave. I'll see you there." And moves on.
Okay.
So, Thalai, where are you going? I've got to ask.
Kalai did actually walk off to the cave.
Oh, you're heading down to the cave as well. All right. Well,
He headed down to the cave earlier.
while you're on your way, we will go upstairs with Kovek. So Sam is not attempting to sneak in. Give it up.
Okay.
I thought they were going to be going out and about and walking around.
No.
But no, if they're going in for that sort of thing, it's like no.
It was going to be dinner. The plan was for dinner.
But that wasn't explained to you. Just a date was established. And
So yes,
We're going to the caves. We want to remove our thing.
you step into the wild quill, and it is rather dark downstairs with just a few candles, but there is the warmth of light coming. And as you step upstairs into what seems to be almost another library, it seems to be Tia's own personal collection, in what can loosely be described as a living room, but wall to wall is just books everywhere, and there's several piles of books. Kind of, you can tell that someone's definitely made an attempt to try and make it look clean, but it's not. They're kind of just still stacked in piles around where she has not bothered to put it back onto the shelves just yet. And the room itself is empty at the moment. She does not seem to be present. But there is 2 lounge sofas around a fire pit. They seem to be built up in a way of definitely like a kind of reading nook where she would relax and read her books. There's a small table in front that has a tray with a teapot and several cups on it, as well as a few biscuits. And you can hear noise coming from another room off to the side that you imagine possibly is the kitchen.
not wanting to be at all awkward or creepy, I'm going to make my presence known.
Mm-hmm.
Not by yelling Xel'nari freeze, as is my traditional custom.
It would be.
I'll just say, hello.
Just a moment. I'll be out. Just a moment.
All right. I love your collection.
Oh, thank you. It's a modest collection. It's making my way through it. Hope to get some more.
I'm just as I'm talking, I'm like walking along one span of books and just seeing if there's anything especially impressive that jumps out at me.
Looking along the line of books, it seems that a lot of these books are dedicated to the basics of magic. It seems like she said she has been really trying to get magic working for her, but has just not been successful with it, no matter what she tries. They all seem to be fairly beginner level stuff, basics that you would have learned way back long ago. But yeah, she's like magic for beginners and magic for dummies.
Introduction to Arcana.
Arcana for kids. After a while, she enters the room, carrying a tray that's laden with a few plates. You can't see what's in it from there. She's wearing a rather elegant, like blood red gown that's quite form-fitting, as well as just simple gold bangs around her wrists, and a golden necklace. Her hair's done up in a bun, and kind of done slightly down the back of her neck, seeing as it is quite long. And she kind of pauses for a moment as you enter and just, "Oh, you're looking quite good tonight."
Thank you. I was given some advice by my associate Mug. He thought I looked good in this.
He's quite right. Quite right. I've prepared a meal for us, and she makes her way up to the table and places it down. It seems to be a salad of sorts, but there does seem to be a meat. Not sure what from the look of it. Possibly chicken in there with it as well. Mixed in. I hope you don't mind. It's a bit of a delicacy from my people. I wasn't sure what would be best suited for you.
I'm quite accustomed to a wide range of cuisine. I'm curious to try yours.
Thank you. Hopefully it will be decent.
I'm going to take a bite.
It's quite nice, actually. She's done a pretty decent job.
Is it clear what kind of animal it is?
It tastes like chicken, but by the texture of it, it's not chicken.
Okay. That doesn't shorten the list at all.
It tastes like chicken as you first bite into it. As you swallow, the aftertaste kind of has an earthy kind of almost almond-like taste to it.
Sounds nice. So Kovek will have about 3.7 bites in like
very specific.
In like awkward, like yes, it's like the first 30 seconds of silence where it's just yeah, and just doing the initial focusing on eating, and then she'll just put down the fork, perhaps a little bit too hard, and then think better of the sound she made and just said, "I have to be entirely honest with you, otherwise this entire enterprise is entirely wasteful, and I do not condone such wasteful use of life. I am quite enamored with you on an interpersonal level and would very much like to enjoy spending more time with you with the intention of moving towards a relationship."
If you make her sign a contract.
Prenup. She kind of stands there for a moment. You notice that she actually had been so waiting to make sure that you liked the food that she had not actually sat down to start eating her food as well. She was kind of just like standing at the side, kind of holding onto the side of the tablecloth, just kind of like waiting. And then she kind of blinks for a moment. She goes, "Oh, yes. I'm quite enamored by you as well. I'm glad to meet someone with the same kind of intellectual prowess as myself and a thirst for knowledge. You were also quite and she kind of just loses her words for a moment and kind of trails off and just, beautiful. It's beautiful. Sorry, I'm forgive me. I'm not very good at this. My sister is, well, much better.
I'm also not
too much better.
I'm also not very good at this. I'm unsure of your familiarities with Vidalkin as a people, but we don't often excel at expressing our emotions to those around us.
I have read up on your people, yes. A
Oh,
little bit more so since our last meeting.
what have you heard?
You're quite an interesting race. I believe you are capable of breathing underwater.
For about an hour, yes.
It's most incredible. And you have... I don't mean to pry at it if it's a touchy subject, but you have gills of salt?
Somewhat, yes. They connect down to a small condensed air reservoir. It's a rather unusual organ to discuss when people aren't familiar with it. It gives us a limited internal air supply that takes some time to replenish itself.
And you can see at this, she sits down and kind of like leans forward, completely enamored by it. She's definitely intrigued by what you're saying. She's just kind of like leaning on her hands a little bit. Please continue. I would love to know more. I mean, the books can only tell me so much, but to hear from yourself, it's intriguing.
Oh well, I can and she like. I assume there's like water on the table or something around. So she'll like dab a few fingers in the water and like rub them across her neck, and she'll just see the gills kind of assert themselves a little bit more and kind of shake a bit in response to feeling water. Look.
Fascinating. What more could you tell me of your people? I've never seen one come through town before. You were quite intriguing to me.
Oh, well, we've been in the lands for a few 100 years now, I believe. We've predominantly we as a people settled in. What was the name of the town that Ash told me? Ash, we talk too much about role-playing games. There's a lot of chat. Yes.
It's mostly me just saying Lockie wants to blow something up.
And me going, okay, you can certainly try. Yes, the large majority of my people settled in Tanzanite.
Ah, of course, yes. I've heard there's a conclave there.
We've found ourselves quite comfortable there. Those more physically inclined have been able to achieve productive works as part of the fishing industry.
Of course, with so much water around, it seems ideal.
Indeed. And with being such a cultural hub, it's also a wonderful place for more academic pursuits.
Is there anything you'd like to know about myself? I can't just constantly ask you about you. I mean, I would like to, but it seems almost rude.
I have a certain level of understanding about tieflings, that there is a certain quantity of demonic association in your lineage, but I have not pried much further than that.
Yes, many of us see it as a curse, not a blessing, though some do. And some embrace it, and some are also feral. But yes, it has been challenging for many of us growing up around here. Many see us as, well, part of the spawn, and in some way related to Grimgarush or Asgarin or any of the other generals, but I can assure you that is not the case.
Was never a concern.
And this she actively looks relieved, and you can see her kind of relax into a chair a bit more, and she goes, "You have no idea how refreshing it is to hear that. It is something that constantly looms over our race. Many still hold us accountable for the actions that happened on those days."
That would be quite unwise. I see fit to judge an individual on their own personal deeds, not that of their family. And by your personal deeds, kind of just looking around the library, I can tell a lot about you.
It has unfortunately stunted a lot of my academic growth, which I think is what made me thirst for it even more. Not being welcome into any of the collegiums because of being shunned for what I was, just rather than giving up, it just made me want to push more and find out more myself, and that's what led me to opening up this and taking in my younger sister.
Ah, so you took her in. Interesting.
She would have it said the other way, but whilst it is true that some of the funds from her fighting did help, it is my establishment.
Yes. I would imagine that the pursuit of academia is a far more reliable and stable source of income than fights.
You would be surprised. A lot of merchants and sailors make their way through this town, and the mercenaries that escort the merchants and the sailors themselves often want to let off some steam. And my sister has found it to be quite profitable. As you know, she has her own little pit below.
That does make sense. I'm perhaps a little biased in the fact that my father has had stable work as a scribe for Tanzanite's upper echelons for most of my life.
That would be an incredible job.
It certainly has been. It afforded him many opportunities. He was the one who began my initial training into spellcraft.
Yeah, there's like a ting of pain in her eyes. Yes. Could you show me some? I mean, I know it's trivial, but I find it most intriguing. It's one source of knowledge that has always eluded me.
Of course, and she'll like put her spell book on the table next to her and just like wave her hand. It'll open to one of the first pages, which is the cantrip formulae page, where she can like customize and adjust the cantrip she has prepared for the day, and it's basically just going to very slowly and carefully, as she was taught initially, like go through the required hand motions and verbal expressions and pronunciations of just causing a little bead of light to appear hovering above her fingertip.
As you do that, you notice that she kind of shifts her way around the couch a bit, completely ignoring her food. She hasn't even touched it, and kind of just leans over the book a little bit, watching what you're doing, completely intrigued. Oh, what else? What are you capable of?
That's a very broad question. There is.
We have all night.
Yes, we do, and there's a lot I could show you if you were curious.
At this, she smiles and goes, "You have my utmost attention."
Well then.
And it's at this point you probably notice and feel her tail just lightly leaning around your arm, just the tip of it.
So then, we'll begin as my father began. Lesson 1: prestidigitation.
And we will move over to the cave.
Super duper!
And he's gone. So Thalia, you're the first to make it to the cave.
Yeah.
And you find standing at the front another Goliath seems to be on guard duty tonight. He is just slightly shorter than you. Not much, but just slightly shorter than you. But he is built deliberately, you imagine, not wearing a shirt, and has definitely put powders and stuff on to make his muscle tones stand out more, and is just standing there, arms crossed, nodding people through the door and watching people.
the markings on his skin, so his tattoos,
Mhm.
what clan do they indicate he's from?
Not one you're familiar with, actually. You can roll me though a insight.
Is that?
Hmm.
Well, that is a total of 9. They rolled like ass.
Okay. You looking over it, you can kind of make out some similarities in the runic patterns, but it seems that whatever clan it is quite vastly changed their system to yours. So clearly not from this landmass. He is well traveled.
Okay.
As most of the clans on this landmass have very similar markings, or at least the same. It's almost like a area code, I guess, of markings.
Yep. Postcode.
Yeah.
I'll go to walk in.
He puts an arm out and stops you and goes, You fighting or you just spectator tonight?
What do you think?
Looks you over. Yes.
Flexes.
Looking at your clan markings, I'd say you're some kind of piss-out weakling, but what am I to say? You want to go get yourself bloodied? I couldn't care less.
Those are big words.
Oh boy. Thalai was already not happy. Thalai just goes like, yeah, that's funny, and just turns and immediately, with a vicious strike, headbutts him right into the face.
Alright, roll me an attack, please.
Nose.
Yeah, you will have advantage because you were definitely surprising him.
Yep. That is a 24.
Okay, you hit. He is not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Or much of anything other than pants.
It'd be the 4 damage because it's an unarmed strike, and I'm
As
just
you
like,
just headbutt him to the face. And he's
Uh,
like, Alright, you shit, it's on! And just dives at you.
yeah.
And he will attempt an attack at you as well.
I've still got my armor on. I hadn't taken it off yet.
You do? Well, that is a 24 to hit you.
Fuck, very nice.
Well, I rolled a 19. And yeah,
Oh,
so
Ash, sorry, I
yes.
do have 2 attacks.
you do, yes. Did
Sorry.
you want to make a second attack, or
No,
are
I
you just going
won't,
for the
but
headbutt?
I'll just do the headbutt, but now that he's
Yep.
retaliating, I'll just...
Oh yeah, he's definitely fighting back. Yes.
Yep.
No, I know you have 2 attacks. I just wasn't sure if you.
No, all
wanted to do the
good.
headbutt
No, all good. That was also kind of like for me to remember too.
on it. Okay.
How much damage? Sorry, Ash.
You take a 4 damage as well.
4 damage as well. All right. And yeah, full on brawl. I'm gonna swing twice my fists now. That is a 25 and a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, they will both hit.
So 4 each.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. So what are you going? You're getting in closer, just punching, laying into him.
So he threw a punch at me. I would like
Mm-hmm.
to basically punch once in the face, and then if he's a bit distracted, then go down and punch him in the gut.
All right. As he steps back up again, you can see just he's hulking up, like his muscle mass is just stretching out as he goes into a rage. But what else you notice is that wind starts to pick up around him, and you can hear the crackle of lightning as he steps forward. And he's like, "Oh, you asked for it. I'm going to enjoy this one," and just starts punching at you. And that's another 19 on the dice, so that will do a hit. So his first attack lands, and his second attack will also land.
Yep.
So you're taking 4 damage from each hit. Blah 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 blah.
Yep.
And can you please take me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yep, I can. A 5.
Okay. You also take 4 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, so that's a total of 12 damage.
As each of his fists kind of crackle with energy as he swings.
Alright, and Elijah's gone, well, we're going to play that, and he will go into giant form.
Okay, you're hulking up in the
Yeah,
middle
if
of town.
he's hulking up, I'm going to hulk. And at this point, you just see that Thalia's he's angry. He's very angry, and he will... first, this time he's not actually going to attack. He's going to attempt to grapple instead.
All right, post-strength check. Yep.
Yep. Now, I'm just double-checking...
I think you're going to win this one.
Sorry, I'm just going to double-check when I do that. Advantage. Yep.
Then you're almost definitely going to win this one.
Well, thank fuck it was advantage, because one of those was a 1.
So was mine.
But that is a 19 on athletics.
All right, a 19. So yes, you will grapple hold of him in your gigantic form as you hold him down.
Yep. Unfortunately, though, that counts as my attack for the turn, so I can't actually strike him back yet.
You could action surge.
Ooh.
Actually, Nick just gave you a reroll.
I saw
Ash.
that. Oh, I saw that. Don't worry.
Right. You know what?
I have
Yeah.
more than one reroll actually.
You know what? Thalai is angry. Yeah, he is going to action surge to attack
All right.
again.
Just in Mug's head, they'll hear, when do we step in to stop this?
I don't know if you guys are there because
Yeah,
we're not there.
Oh, that's a good point. We've got no
Yeah.
idea.
All right.
And I was going to the Emerald Centipede first, then to the cave.
Yeah, to book. Yeah. All right. So with him in one hand, then I'm just to because I've now picked him up and I'm now towering over him. My big first hand's just going to go down and like basically smash on top.
Gonk on the head.
Yep. That's a nat 20.
Oh, critical hit.
How does that work? Because I'm not rolling damage dice here.
It's just double.
Oh no,
double
no,
damage.
sorry. I do get to roll damage dice. Actually, sorry. I think I just have to double check if it only is specific.
Yeah, you get to get an extra d6.
But I've got to check if it's only. Oh no, and I'm strike. Yep. So
Yes.
I do get the d6 with that. So how does that work with the crits again? Because I've never actually scored a critical hit.
So you double. Well, you max out all the damage first, and then you roll the dice on top.
All right. So that's 7 at least already, and not accounting. No.
Well,
sorry.
it would be
10.
7 plus strength.
10 plus the strength is 10 already, and then I rolled the d6 on top, which is another 3. So that's 13 on the one strike,
13 damage just from gong on the head.
and then he will attack
Now you
again.
need another natural 20.
That would be beautiful, but no, that's only a dirty 20. I only
That
get
will hit.
I only get during one of my attacks, so that will just be a flat 4 for that
Alright.
second strike.
All right. He's just trying to break his way out, so I'll get a strength check from you as he tries to break his way out. Oh, I think he might be able to do it.
I was gonna say, if he's raging, do not barbarians also get advantage for?
Mm-hmm.
So yep, just making sure you knew that because of what happened last time. Nat 20, Ash,
Okay.
Ooh.
for a total of 27.
All right. Well, he got just 2 underneath you, so he does not break free. But as you are starting to just go to town, just wailing on his head, just bonk, 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 a pompous-looking gnome comes running out, going, "Oi, oi, oi, oi! You lot, stop! Put him down! Put him down this instant!" Do you?
Pick him and keep going.
No. I'm just thinking, he's going to put him down nicely, or he's going to put him down hard? That's the question that's right now.
You know the answer.
Oh,
You know the answer.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god!
Thalai is not that angry. I'm sorry, kid. I can't. Thalai is not that angry. He is not a murder hope. He's not.
Also, he's not a gnome, it's a Goliath. There's a difference.
I'm
No,
out of,
but-
No, but throw
No.
Goliath had no.
Round
I'm
pike
AFK
touchdown.
and have an idea exactly of what's happening.
Yeah, Kit just redeemed a nomicide.
Somewhere at
Oh,
some point, a random gnome will die tonight.
But no, there's a gnome right in front of the lie.
Yes.
Oh,
the
I
gnome
missed
just
that.
the gnome had come out and
Yes, it
got the line to
did.
put him down.
It was
Yeah.
him. Oh, no.
Put him down can be taken multiple ways.
Thalai is going to, not gently, but not with malicious intent, just basically just let go and like fling him to the
Slam,
You
dunk
can
the
just
punk.
drop him from the height.
No, he's not dropping him because he's
Oh,
not
okay.
just letting go, but he is going to like just throw him a bit.
Yeah.
And just
He-
go.
Tumbles to the ground, and you see him like get up and just get ready to go straight away, and then the gnome just goes, "Stop!" and immediately he just stops, looks over, and like immediately comes out of his rage and just steps back and is like, "Sorry, boss. Don't know what came over me," and just walks back over to the front. And the gnome just kind of looks you up and goes, "Are you done? I can't really speak to you from up there, but if you want, we can get the guards."
I will drop the giant's form to go back down to height and go. If your staff are going to insult me and my clan, I am going to retaliate.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh boy! I'm really good at that. That is definitely cocked, sorry. That is a 13.
Okay. Ken just looks at it and goes, "Well, that may be the case, but you don't fight here. You take it to the pit." But you look like a strong lad. You can
I
clearly
fought-
put him in his place, so
I've fought here before.
yeah. Ain't
But-
seen you about, but I may not have been here that night.
It was about, what, a month ago, Ash?
Hmm.
Yeah, about a month ago.
I'm looking for some new talent. What says it? You want to come work with me?
Can't. I'm only passing by through town.
I'm sure you can come work with me. Can you please roll me a charisma?
I knew that was coming.
As there's a slight echo to his voice this time as he speaks to you.
Alright.
Classic suggestion.
Yeah,
Oh no, the lie!
yeah. That sounds like. That sounds like a reasonable idea. I rolled a
I
7.
thought you might like that.
Does he not? Has he not noticed the Xel'nari symbol yet?
He either hasn't
doesn't
noticed
care,
or doesn't
Or he
care,
doesn't care?
or thinks that
Oh,
that's a good sign.
no.
It's like, we'll get you in the fighting ring, see just how well you do, but we can sign some contracts later, I'm sure. Come with me,
Yeah,
good lad.
this is fine. Yeah. What am I exactly? Ash? Sorry.
It is just a
All
suggestion
right. Yeah.
spell.
So
Yeah.
I am now under the compulsion to basically now fight for him.
Yeah, you kind of gone, yeah, it's a good idea to go
Yep.
fight for him, why not?
Will it fight for him or work for him?
Sorry, Kit. I'm sorry, Kit. Hey. Just and seeing what's happened senses. I promise you that.
It is basically work for him, but working for him is fighting for
Yep.
him.
Don't worry, Kit. You'll get your nomicide in the end, I'm sure.
He pulls you inside and takes you to a back room. As he does, he kind of just nods to the dwarf who is the tavern keeper, and he just gives you a nod back and kind of looks you over a bit and gives you like a approving nod. After you step into the back room, that is when the others arrive.
I'm just gonna get some more water. I'll be back.
No worries. Actually, what we will do, just as you guys arrive, we'll just go to a quick 10-minute break because it is 9 o'clock. I can see Alice is already starting to get food. sorted. We'll do a quick
Yes,
10-minute break.
food.
We will be back.
Definitely not dessert.
Oh, and thank you, Farron. I didn't see that. Farron has kindly given us some.
Yeah,
you.
thank you for the biddies. We love the bid. I shouldn't do that.
Bring us
We love
the biddies.
Look the biddies.
Biddies to the biddies.
So thank you
Shazoo,
very
it's
much
just
for
the
that. I
Shazoo
just saw that.
bets.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We
so
do the
he's
Shazoo.
got the
The
hands. back.
Shazoo dance. Actually, he does actually do this.
750 biddies.
You're so
But we will
sweet.
go to a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Yep,
We love you. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back shortly.
Yip, 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 yip. Because I need food and I'm starving. Burb.
Oh,
Hello, you're back. We are fed or feeding,
Hello.
Fiddle?
as is the case for Feddled.
Foddened?
Yes, Feddled. That is why Sam's camera is currently off. It's still feeding, but they're there,
Food.
ready to play. Okay, food. So the others have not yet actually arrived at the cave. They have arrived at the Emerald Centipede, which seems to be quite lively tonight. For Mug, this is your first time seeing the place in person. There is a giant centipede that kind of wraps around the side of the building, made out of brass and inlaid with, painted a nice green emerald color. The establishment is very, very fancy. It's very well built up, and it seems to be quite popular of the middle to upper class. The Merry Abbey is typically where the upper class go. And as you step on inside, the place is quite packed. It's actually hard to move around, which is, as the others remember, how they found it the last time as well.
Go over and try and find some manner of staff.
Ash, I don't remember coming here.
Yes. You did. You came along with them, and before going to the Merry Abbey. Yes.
It was the
Okay.
place where we got the food, the sandwiches, and that.
Oh, is
and
this
they
the
were really
place
nice
I
about it.
stole the plate from?
No,
No,
that was
that was the Abbey.
No, that was the Abbey.
This
You
is the
stole
one with
plate from
the,
the Abbey because she called you pet.
This is the one with the teleporting halfling.
No,
One who teleports. Oh, human? I thought it was
she's
the halfling.
just short.
Ah, that's right, the very short human.
The
Yes.
wee one.
She is not a halfling, though she could easily be mistaken.
I take
as one.
offense to this.
You're not even tall enough to look over the fence.
Wow.
That's why he's taking it.
I hear you.
You love it here.
As you move around and make your way over to the bar, you find it to be unstaffed. There are people with ales in hand and food and going about their merry way, but you cannot see the owner or bartender inside.
I will kind of look around, sort of tap my fingers on the bar, and turn to the person next to me. Anyone here serve drink?
And then you hear from the bar, just across the bar from you, I can help you with that. How you doing? And as soon as you look back, there is she looks fairly young, but a quite small girl standing there in front of you. Probably in her 18, maybe 20, early 20s. But yeah, quite
kind
small.
of-
Could easily be mistaken as a halfling.
Storm
Halfling.
gets startled, forgetting that this is the place with the teleporting person, and is on her haunches. So she's like,
I'll sort of lean over a bit and try and look over the bar and see if there's like a trapdoor or a
As you look over,
stairs or something.
you notice that she is actually about 1.5 foot off the ground, just so that she can look over the actual
Okay.
bar itself.
Oh,
So
she's
she is-
pulling herself up.
No, she is floating in the air.
What?
Yeah. Mug and friend want room. You have?
Rooms, I might be able to help you out with that one. Let me have a look at my book. And she just glides sideways across the counter and flips open a book.
so
Starts looking through it. And
Storm
just,
sits down at this point on the floor and starts licking herself as if nothing happened.
it seems I've got one room for you.
Only one?
Unfortunately, only one. We're pretty booked up for the night.
Which customer don't you like?
I like all of my customers. What you talking about?
Everyone that has customers don't like some.
No, dearie. I like all of my customers. All are welcome here.
Even that one? And I point to some random person in the crowd.
And Sam waves back. Hello. I'm joking. I'm joking.
What you getting out there? I like all of my customers.
Mug wants stay here. Mug wants 6 room. If
6
you
rooms?
have cut, yeah, maybe 4 minimum, 6 maximum. If you
I'm
have customer
sorry,
you know
dearie.
like, Mug pay them to fuck off elsewhere.
I'm sorry, dearie, but I've only got the 1 room, and I'm not willing to make a move out. Now, if you want to convince them and pay them their room, then that's your own prerogative. But I ain't gonna make that move for you. How many people you got? The room holds 5.
We got.
You have 6.
6.
Yeah, I was just trying to work out how to say it.
Although,
Hopefully
depends if
5.
Kovek even comes back.
Yeah. Hopefully only 5. If disappointing, have 6.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me. It's the first date.
She kind of looks at you a bit quizzically and goes, well, 5's plenty. You can sort that out in the room. Is it a privacy thing? Because we can set that up
somewhat.
for
Yeah, need privacy. Find biggest bed, put screen all round.
you. Yeah, that's not a problem. We can do that for you.
Storm?
Bra?
You say you pay or you want Mug pay?
Oh, no, I promised to pay, did I not? I did, didn't I? I think I did. How much is for the room? Bro?
It's 10 silver per person.
That.
How much is this total?
How about because.
Oh, it comes with your dinner and breakfast.
Does that actually seem exorbitant for the city prices?
No, not for this city. That would be. I mean, it's
Okay.
it's still a bit high, but she is including meals and drink as well in there. So
Yeah.
it is a little bit high, but not like crazy.
Storm just looks really puzzled and confused, like she's doing maths in her head. Opens up her boobs, her bra, reaches in a little, grabs out a gold coin and goes, "Is this enough?"
Yeah, you're on your way there. That's for you.
For 1 gold. Oh, how much is the conversion for gold to silver?
10 to 1.
In this one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how much is it overall?
1 gold per person. 10 silver per person.
Yeah.
Oh, this is enough for 1 person. Okay. I got it. Okay, this one's for me. For Xel'nari. For Mug. For...
You can see that she's
Kovek.
kind of looking more and more incredulous as more and more money just keeps coming out.
And then you
Is there
accidentally pull
a
out a
sign?
bomb and then put it back in.
Is there a sign saying we do not accept sweaty boob money?
They're
Or
probably
Technically,
will be
Wouldn't
now.
be, though.
We'll be after this.
It's not sweaty,
No.
though. It's actually perfectly
It's
pristine.
No,
existed
it
in the
won't
void.
be. I just remember seeing something online, like, as of today, we will no longer be
Yeah.
accepting money that's been in, like, a bra or a sock. It's like, I think it was, like, in America, ridiculously high heat, and everyone's
Yeah.
keeping it in, like, really nasty places. It's hilarious.
Shoes, yeah.
Either that or maybe that's the
And
curse on this magic item, that everything comes out moist.
A little bit moist.
It's just a bit
little
dewy in
bit.
there.
So,
Alright, so you're paying for everyone? Okay. That'll set you up. What can I get you?
what is
A room.
best drink?
The room's all sorted, dear. This is your meal and drink before tonight.
I like milk. Sam also
Maybe
likes
have
milk.
drink now, come back later meal.
Not a problem. Best drink. Well, I got something in there for you. What are you off? You seem like an ale kind of guy.
Want to try something new?
Try something new.
Are there drinks like behind the bar, like just all?
Yeah, there's several kegs along there. Most of them are just ales or meads.
I point to like if there's a barrel about this big, so just like a mini, sort of one. So something, a couple of like 3 to 4 bottles worth.
Yep.
Or just a big jug, and go. What that?
Which one is that? That is. I actually have a beer list.
Random beer generator.
Fancy.
No, not a random generator. An actual beer list. I've just got to bring it up. I was not expecting to need it. I was not expecting you to go to pick it out. Which I should have, because I figured you may have got something for the date, but no.
No, Kovek's relying on his charisma instead of like getting her drunk.
She has no charisma.
Exactly.
Who here even does Storm?
I do. I have charisma.
Yeah, as I was saying, Storm does and Mug does.
Yeah. Mug, the likable idiot.
It's Silver Stag, double kegged. Is what's on the label.
Sound good.
That's a mighty fine brew there. That'll definitely get you going.
How much?
You just after a drink or the whole thing there, big boy?
Whole thing.
Whole thing? 10 gold.
Yeah. Mug buy.
Well, big spender. You're more than welcome anytime.
Oh, hand over the gold, get the small little barrel thing, take the label off, and then using magic finger put Thalai herbal remedy.
Okay.
And I'll like take it under an arm as we go to the fight.
All right.
Concerned.
Yeah.
So it was 10 gold?
Yes, 10 gold.
Yep. Yeah, dump some of the extraneous kit up in the room. And as we're sort of, does the short woman see us up there?
Yeah, she'll take you up to your room and give you the key and let you in.
Yeah. I'll just sort of say to her as we're sort of being let in, so, you teleport or just really sneaky? Mug want know.
She taps her nose and goes, trade secret, duh. Trade secret.
How join trade to find secret?
Not hiring at the moment. I can manage just by myself.
Maybe ask
has
more later.
everyone gone upstairs?
Yeah, I presume as much. Storm's
Sam
just
as well?
following along.
Sam, have you gone upstairs or are you just waiting downstairs for him?
Just waiting downstairs. Sam doesn't have anything to put away.
Actually,
As you're downstairs, you notice that Erin is also downstairs serving a customer.
if Sam stayed downstairs, Storm would have as well.
Then yes, you'd probably notice her as well. But you definitely also just saw her go upstairs with Mug, and Mug hasn't returned yet.
How do you do that?
Is that going to be all for you, Dylan?
Are you twins?
Yep.
You're talking to the one downstairs?
So I'm talking about downstairs, yeah.
Yeah. She kind of just looks over at you as she's finishing up pouring an ale for someone. He goes, twins? What are you talking about?
Oh, Sam just looks like... Leaf? No, sorry. No.
She looks very
I haven't
confused.
seen Leaf and Lee for a while. I don't know where they are.
It's true. They graduated as well.
Big
For all we know.
Operations.
Sorry, there were some twins who would do the exact sort of thing. That was rude. Sorry, not a good day. How are you doing? Is business good?
Business is fine. You after something there, darling?
Milk, please.
Me too. Me too.
The hardest one you've got.
It's just milk, darling. I can get you that. That's not a problem. That'll be 2 copper.
Are you okay, Sam?
Yes.
Hardest milk you've got.
I don't know. It sounded like the thing to say.
Storm's gonna stare at Sam's face real intently and try and determine if she is actually okay. She doesn't know it's a girl. They. Oh, well, yeah.
Alright, so roll an insight, I guess.
Okay.
Against my deception. Uh-oh.
My insight's real good. Let me just
Yeah,
remove
that's the
6
problem. So
gold
is
from
mine. My insight's very good, but oh no.
But your deception.
It's not.
What did I roll? 11? 11. Which is plus insight? Oh, plus 7.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't
18.
like that. That's the same as my bonus. So, here's my fun. I rolled an 8. -2. 6.
So Storm stares at you, like, inquisitively, and then her face after about 30 seconds changes to and just stares at you, like, waiting.
I'm not mad at Kovek. You're mad at Kovek.
Oh, okay. Well, why am I mad at Kovek?
Because they've got to fancy a new friend to hang out with. And it's not us. Shut up.
Kovek's allowed to have friends. You have friends. I am your friend.
Yes. Is the milk ready yet?
The milk
Sam.
ready. It's been sitting by your side for a while now.
Yeah, this is good milk.
You know, I said the same thing to the lie. It's not good for you to keep everything inside.
I am wondering how Thalai's doing right now. We haven't seen him in a bit. I bet he's fine.
He's probably at the caves. He's probably
We should
fine.
get there. Yeah, we'll get there
But
soon
for
when
now,
Mug
it
comes
is just
downstairs.
me and you.
And Thog.
Where's Thug? Did not he go upstairs?
Did he go upstairs?
You
Or did he just
don't
go
know
get
where he is.
booze?
We don't know where he is. I think we don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Mug went
Did he follow us to the centipede?
He followed you there.
Yeah. Okay.
He did
Actually,
not
where
follow
is
you
Thug?
inside.
Wait, Thug? Where is Thug?
Oh.
Thug!
Sam sneaks away as soon as Storm is distracted.
roll me a stealth.
Okay.
I'll give you an advantage in the crowd.
Keep in mind, my
You are tiny.
Well, the first roll was a natural 20.
Okay. Just Storm looks back and starts talking, and then the
Okay.
cloud that took the shape of.
So that's actually my
my-
highest roll. So it's 29 for stealth.
okay, good
I have a
because
+9.
my natural, like, passive perception is 20.
Yeah, so I get a +9 to my stealth, but I rolled I rolled a 20.
Nice. So yes, you turn back and just see a cloud of smoke that is roughly the shape of Sam that slowly dissipates.
Oh no!
Both the milks are gone.
Storm has gone full cat. She's forgotten about Storm. Sam and the 2 milks and is trying to find Thog because she remembers she got in trouble the last time she didn't know where Thog was.
Also, yeah, both of the milks are now also gone.
That's fine. There's probably cat fur in one of them.
So Mug walks down the stairs and goes, "They must have left without me." After he's going to the door.
You can hear Storm. She's shouting, Thog! Thog, where are you? Thog, where did you go?
You might be able to hear her over the crowd. It's
Yeah.
pretty noisy in there. As you head out the door, you find Thog's just sitting on the doorstep, waiting for you.
It's
like,
like a
"Oh,
Labrador.
you're back. Good. We going now? Oh, I got an itching for fisting."
We have room. You can drop off gear.
Oh, I got no gear. What you talking about?
Freezing!
I was trying to move on.
I'm sorry.
All I got is just these 2. And he lifts up his gauntleted hands.
Well, got some drinks for us to share with Big. So let's go to the cave.
All right. Where's the others?
Didn't they go?
No, they ain't come out yet. You're the first one out.
Do I need to see someone to use telepathy, or can I?
You would need to see them,
Target.
yeah. Or at least know the
Okay.
general direction that they're in, I guess. You could probably get away with. You're familiar with the
Okay.
person and you know the general area of where they are.
And it's not worth burning a ascending just to get them to come out of a pub.
No, probably not.
Wait here, Mug, find other.
All right. You find out if I'm allowed back in, or
Come in. You guessed. You pay room. You stay.
I'm gonna just wait out here until you confirm that I'm allowed in, because she scares me sometimes. She just appears. How does she do it?
Mug won't know that too.
It's creepy.
But yeah, head on in and try and find either the teleporting woman or Storm or Sam, whichever I find first.
You probably find. Where was Sam running off to hide to?
Probably finish the milks and go out the door.
Okay,
Waiting
so you'll
for
probably
them outside.
you'll probably run into Sam first, like on your way back in the
Okay.
door, and then Storm not that far behind, trying to do a navigation through the bar, trying to find Thog.
Try and get them. So yeah, Thog outside, ready to go. Cave, need talk, stuff. And then after I've seen those two, try and find the. I don't think we ever got a name, did we?
They did. You never did.
Okay. Yep.
They got the name last time they were in.
Yep. Just sort of walking through the crowd going, Mug wish staff would appear so can talk to. Wonder if they will try and scare me.
And just out of the crowd, she just comes hopping along. She goes, "You rang?"
Yes. Friend of Mug want know if allowed in. So Mug want you go scare half orc on steps. Just appear right beside and then tell that okay, him come in.
I can't do that.
Why not? Because outside building or just not want to?
I just can't do that. You bring him in, I'll talk to him.
Insight check.
Okay.
Not great, but 12.
I mean, I rolled a 3, so.
It's more of a can't versus won't.
You imagine she is not capable of doing so.
Please, come. And I start walking to the door.
She walks up to the threshold of the door, but does not cross over.
And can speak, like, Thog is on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thog, you, woman here say you can come in. Please say.
Oh, it's you. You still owe me for that window. And he just goes, yes, ma'am, I don't have the coin at the moment. I'm sorry about that.
How much cost?
Well, it wasn't so bad, I suppose. We'll say 10 gold.
That very expensive window.
Roll me persuasion.
Very expensive customer that's never coming back.
14?
Yeah, okay. We'll go with 5. It wasn't just the window, it was the table that he threw through the window as well. I suppose he messed that part, didn't he?
How about we say 4 and Thog say he's sorry?
Alrighty. Suppose I can't turn away a paying guest anyways. I am very deeply sorry for what I have done. I promise not to do it again.
He's so cute.
Probably.
I'm just assuming that is his stock standard for the multitude of times that he has been asked to apologize for something that
You
he
did
has
notice
done.
that it was, it did seem fairly well rehearsed.
And generic.
Yes.
And the probably on the end implies he's probably done this before and knows that it's not guaranteed.
Can't guarantee it.
Can never guarantee it.
No guarantees included.
See, Thog, can come in now, all sorted. Let's go cave.
Fight! And just starts leading the way at a large stride that he probably realizes he has to slow down a little bit for Sam to keep up with.
Storm offers Sam to hop on her back and give her a piggyback ride.
Oh, I can run.
I thought it would be
Actually,
fun. Are you only capable of having fun with Kovek?
I will set you on fire.
I thought you said that Storm doesn't have claws.
She does now,
You catty bitch.
No, I can have fun when I want to have fun. Shut up.
Storm hands over one of the bottle rockets. Are you sure?
I'll show you. I can do it. That's very fucking new. Yeah.
Does Sam take the bottle rocket?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Storm is just giggling in the background, like.
This is gonna go so badly.
Kovek, you know that feeling you get when something bad is about to happen but you're not sure what it is? You get that feeling.
As they're walking, Storm goes, "The light gave me 5 of these," and whispers it to Sam.
You can give me one more.
I don't know. Are you going to be fun?
One for each hand.
Okay, here's another.
You got one in each hand and like a candle in your mouth to light.
I got the firecracker in my mouth. That's what I've got. I'm like Zorro, but with bottle rockets.
So, as you are heading over to the cave, we'll jump back into the cave's back room. Where, Thalai, you're led into a room with several other large fighters that are clearly this gnome's prized possessions, I guess you'd say, or gladiators. They're all look like they're jacked to the nines, muscles all over them. There isn't another Goliath amongst them. Most of them seem to be half orc or human, but there is also a dragonborn amongst them as well, who seems to be copper dragonborn.
Yep.
Or the black dragonborn.
You notice that they're all wearing the same silver bracelet on their arm, which, upon you stepping into the room, the gnome steps over to a table, lifts up, opens up a chest, and pulls out. You can see there's 3 or 4 more of them in there. Pulls one out and offers it to you and goes, "You should wear that. It'll signify you as one of my fighters." Roll me a charisma saving throw. As again, there's a slight echo to his voice as he talks to you.
That's a 16 this time.
All right. You feel like there was some kind of force trying to push you towards it, but you are not swayed by it. You are able to do what you wish.
Am I still under the compulsion of the first wish?
Not wish. Suggestion. You still feel like you should fight for him.
Okay, but I don't want to put the thing on.
Well, no, you're not feeling compelled to put the thing on. It's up to you whether you want to put the thing on.
In that case, then Thalia's just gonna have a quick look around and just a quick glance, looking at every other strong man in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like they're, I don't know, like not all there, or kind of thing?
No, they're having a chat. 2 of them are arm wrestling in the corner, and one is doing weights.
I said I couldn't fight for you for tonight, but I have to tomorrow morning. I'm putting this on. I'm not yours.
Oh, no, not just for tonight. You're a big, strong man. I need you for... We're going on a tour. You're going to make plenty of money. You'll put that on, and I'll get you to make another charisma saving throw, as this time you can feel a stronger force as he's saying it.
Oh, boy. 18.
Okay. You can sense the layering in his voice. It's as if there's 5 different voices speaking to you at the same time, but all in his tones. But yes, yet again, you feel this compulsion, but you kind of shrug it off a bit.
Oh, I know what you've done. And I am just going to rush over to grab him.
All right.
Yay, nomicide.
Can you roll me an initiative roll?
Yep.
Oh God! This is how.
Yeah, this is gonna be. You guys like hear a scuffle in the back room.
This is how we take over this place.
This is how Philly dies.
This is 11, Ash.
Okay. You rush over. The moment you start moving towards him in an aggressive manner, you notice all the other fighters stand up and start making their way over to you quickly, as if to intervene. You are just a bit faster than them. But as you reach out for him, he just smiles a bit and disappears in a cloud of smoke and appears back at the back of the room a moment later. And he's like, if you don't want to fight, that's all right, but lay off the goods.
Cameron?
I'm with the Xel'nari, and you're going to stand down, or you're going to regret it.
Oh, once we're done, you won't be standing at all. Get him, boys.
Alright, do I have the opportunity, seeing they're about to rush me, to once again go into Giant's Might?
You've just had your turn, unfortunately.
No, that's alright. I just wanted to ask first.
Yeah. So they will start rushing over towards you. None of them have weapons in hand, so they are just fists.
Oh boy.
Now, you are still in your armor, are you not?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be actively wielding the shield at the moment, so my armor class would only be 18.
18? No worries. Despite their best efforts to just start wailing on you, only one gets a lucky shot off. Just as you've looked over towards the gnome, he's just gotten a blow straight to your side. You know, a little sucker punch to the side, and you take 4 points of damage from that.
All right.
But the others, you were able to either fend off or it just glanced harmlessly off your armor.
All right. Now I know he teleported to the back of the room.
Mhm.
Am I fully surrounded by these fighters, or can I still see him clearly?
By now, you are fully surrounded by them. Yes.
Because the easiest thing would have just been to throw my hand axe at him. Can't now.
Well, you could still attempt to do so, but it will
going to be
hard.
way too hard. Yeah, no. In that case, then I'm going to use a bonus action, Giant's Might to.
Mhm.
And then what I want to do, I want to.
Now, this is going to be interesting because they currently occupy all the squares around you. So I'm going to just. All right. 3 of them are displaced as you suddenly burst up large. One of them actually grabs hold of you and kind of comes up with you. He hasn't grappled you because he's kind of just hanging on to your back as you suddenly enlarge up. But the others are kind of just jump back in time as you've suddenly gone large.
Right.
Your head hits the roof. It's not a very tall room.
That's all right. As part of the Giant's Might feature, if I lack the room to become large, my size doesn't change. So
You've got the room to become large. It's just your head is kind of
all right.
up against the ceiling a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you the chance, and I'm going to actually pick up the guy that's climbing on my back, and I'm going to attempt to throw him at the gnome.
All right, I'll get you to make a post-strength check first. Athletics.
That's absolutely fine. Where that other d20 is. That's not cocked. No, that's not cocked. Damn it. That's only an 11, unfortunately.
All right, you reach back and grab hold of him, but he just holds on tight. And despite your best effort, you're not able to pry him off your back. But while he's there, he can't really do much because he's just hanging on for dear life at the moment.
All right. I would assume that would be my action because attack that would be like a shove, I guess, technically, kind of thing. Yeah. That's my turn because I bonus action enlarged, and then I tried to throw the guy on my back.
At this, you see the gnome make his way around, along the wall, and start heading for the door. But the others start just kind of just trying to punch into your legs as you've gone big. Wow, I am rolling terribly tonight. They just punching at you, but you're just in such a rage that you're not even feeling it. They're just bouncing harmlessly off the armor. And the one on the back is just trying to climb up and get his arms around your neck.
Yep.
But has not been successful to get him around just yet.
All right. In that case, then I want to attempt again to throw the guy off my back because I know that he can get around my neck. That would be bad. And throw him at the gnome.
Homicide.
That is an 18.
All right. Well, I got a 7, so yes, that will be successful for you. You grab him and just hurl him, and I'll get you to make a improvised thrown weapon attack, please.
So that would be
just your dexterity, no proficiency.
Isn't thrown weapon strength? Sorry.
Oh, you can use your turn for it. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I guess that makes
So
sense.
just straight strength because I'm technically
no
not.
proficiency.
Yep.
You are definitely not proficient in throwing fighters.
Throwing people. Nope, absolutely fine. Damn.
Although, what a proficiency to get.
What a
Oh look,
proficiency.
Tavern Roller is a very tempting feat to get. In which case, I would have proficiency.
So
that is
9
only
total?
a 9. Yeah, 9 total.
9 total. You toss him, but it's kind of like you just grab and hurl over your head, and he just crashes into the wall. He will take 4 points of bludgeoning damage though as he hits the wall, but you do not hit the gnome.
All right. As a bonus action, I am going to speak the command word of the animated shield, so that will now hover around me, and I count as wielding it.
Not a problem.
And then, because I am bigger, am I able to walk forward?
No, they are still in your
Actively
way. Like,
blocking me?
yes, you are bigger than them, but you're kind of hunched over because of the room as well, so it's not as easy for you to move around them.
Absolutely fine. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm just watching the gnome, and I'm just going to say, this is your last chance to actually come in breathing.
Ooh.
And I want to attempt to like intimidate the best I
Alright,
can. with
roll
that.
for intimidation.
Eli's been getting real mad
That is an
today.
11.
Alright.
I know
at
it's not going to be enough.
At that, he just kind of smiles again. He's like, I suppose I could add that to my list. Killed Xel'nari member. Suppose it's time to move town. Bye-bye.
Wow.
And just walks out the door.
Yep.
Just leaves you to his honchos. Of which one pulls out a dagger now. The others are still going at you with their fists.
Yep. My AC is now 20.
Yep,
Good
two
side.
have managed to land a hit. One is the dagger user.
Yep.
The other one is just going fists, and then the last one is also a miss.
Yep.
So you get 4 damage from the first one and 6 damage from the dagger as it cuts into you.
So that's a total of 10. In that case, then I'm going to use my reaction with the Stone's Might to...
It is 2 separate damages, so
Yeah, so...
at most you can reduce to 6.
Yeah, I'm going to do the
Yep.
Dagger Strike. I definitely reduce all of that, so
Yep,
I
not a
just
problem.
take the 4 from the fist.
And I'll get you to make an opposed athletics check as the one on your back has managed to get his arms around your neck.
Didn't
And he's...
I throw him off?
Oh,
Remember
sorry,
I
yes,
threw-
yes, you did. He's on the wall.
No, all good. I just wanted to make sure. I did throw him, right?
Yes, you did. He is actually just going to jump back up. He's going to run over to the side and grab a longsword from the wall and come at you.
Come at me,
never mind.
brah.
Never mind, he rolled a 2, so he did not really come at you.
The doorway that he came through,
Mhm.
what's the surrounding wall made out of?
Most of this place is wood.
Looking
The
at it,
the
'cause I-
fighting pit in the middle, back where you were fighting Cardia, there is a lot of stone there, but this back area is mostly wood.
Because I would have walked through it,
Mhm.
how would I be able to, with enough momentum and the fact of how big I am, be able just to charge through it? Like squeezing through, basically break through as much as I can. Getting rid of Giant Smite.
You believe possibly is the answer.
So roll high for strength is what I'm hearing.
Potentially, yes.
Then I would like to basically bull rush through everyone that's surrounding me and just charge straight for that door.
All right, I'll get you to make me an opposed athletics check.
Yep.
And I will do it for the 3 that are in your way.
Oh, thank God for advantage. 21.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, I rolled 2 criticals.
Damn it.
So 2 of them managed to basically push back at you as you go charging. But you do manage to knock one clean off his feet.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. That would have been my action to try and shove through. Bonus action, I'm going to second wind to recover some of my health because a little dicey. Ahoy, yeah. Let's see. That is a total of 12 recovered. So that's good for me. Yep. And I have fucking damn it! I forgot about the fucking frost rune. Oh well, I'll remember that next time.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's a bonus action to activate. So.
All right. So the one with the long sword is coming at you again. Ooh,
Yep.
he actually manages to get a hit on you, and the dagger also manages to get a hit on you.
Yep.
And then where's my other d20? 250 boys. Not landing a blow. So you take 12 points of damage from the longsword, and
Oh, I'm so happy I healed what I did.
this time 7 points of damage from the dagger user.
All right. Thalai is definitely bloodied.
But the others have managed to block off their attacks.
Yep.
But they are just constantly coming at you.
How far away are all of we?
I was about to say, I just pictured us sort of walking along going, so do you reckon Thalai's okay doing his warm-ups at the cave?
Oh, I know that Thog definitely wants to get there, so I thought we would have had a little bit of extra.
You've
like,
got a little bit of pace.
aspect.
You're probably on the closer side of the main stages now, so you've still got a bit of time to get through some area.
All right. Bonus action. Then I'm now going to activate the frost rune to give me an additional +2 to my Constitution and all ability checks and saving throws that use Strength and Con. And I will now attempt to bull rush through again.
All right. Another 3 saves.
Fuck. That was a bad roll. Do we actually have any rerolls available?
We do if you'd like to use one. We all have.
If people are okay with that, because I rolled a 1 and 2.
Go for it.
What? Oh, okay, you've already got advantage, yeah.
Yeah, I've got advantage, so I need dice because I'm not passing with that. 1 and 2.
So we're using up the reroll.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Because so do I reroll both die because it's at advantage, or just
No,
I
it's just
roll?
one.
Extra die.
I roll a brand new
one
die.
extra dice roll.
Yep, I'm rolling a brand new dice. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Oh my! I rolled a 1 and 2 initially, and you wanna know what I rolled on that third dice?
3.
3. So that is a total of 12.
All right.
17 more rounds and you'll crit. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That is.
I've got some juicy rerolls as well. Alrighty, so longsword user misses. Dagger user hits. And then the others. Nothing. I am going to use a DM reroll on the longsword user.
Yeah, that's fair. I knew that was coming.
I'm so proud.
So proud.
You crit?
No. But I wanted to make you think I did. I hit still. But
Okay.
no crit. I got a 19. That's why I was like, oh. And then I was like, no, it's the Dragonborn that hit you, not the half orcs. So they don't get the critical on 19.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. That is 14 damage from the longsword user, and 5 damage from the dagger user.
Okay. Yep. This is looking bad.
Eli's really good at not looking so good.
He's had a lot of experience, apparently.
Mhm.
God damn it. At this point, there's no point trying to kill them because there's too many of them at this point. And Flies realized he fucked there, so he's going to try just one last time just to push through because it's the only thing he can do. He knows he can't kill them.
All right, go for it.
Oh, that's odd. 22.
Unfortunately, I rolled a critical.
Damn.
The benefit of having 3 dice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So they managed to hold you back, even with your size. They managed to hold you back, and the 3 that are trying to just punch at you decide rather than trying to punch at you, they're going to try and hold you down.
Yep.
So I'll get an opposed strength check. Now you have advantage because you are much bigger than them.
Yep. Do I roll 3 times or just the 1 sash? Sorry, because there's 3 up on me.
I'll get you to roll 3 times.
Yep.
Because we'll see you fight off them.
Okay. Yep. So first one is 26.
Okay, you fight off the first one.
Second one is a 23.
Yep, you fight off the second one.
Why couldn't I have these rolls when I was trying to break through? The last one, that's cocked. Damn it, that was a decent roll. The last one, however, is only an 18.
All right, you do not fight off the third one.
So I know.
Is that including your extra +2 from the rune?
I rolled a 9 on the dice, so that's a 16 plus then 2. Yeah,
so you're not fully grappled. They're slowing you down, and it will make it harder for you. But because of your size, it's going to take a bit more for them to be able to really hold you down.
Yep. And then the sword and the dagger coming.
And then the sword and the dagger. That is a 21 for the longsword.
That hits.
But the dagger misses.
All right, how much damage for the longsword?
That is 10 damage for the longsword.
The liar is unconscious.
All right.
God damn it, the lie.
Rather than going unconscious, you drop to the ground, being felled by the wounds. And the last thing you see before blacking out is one of them just coming over and applying the bracelet to your arm. and you feel it seal itself to your arm before you pass out.
Yep.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
You
God
butt.
damn
You
it.
absolute butt.
Major butt.
You a butthead. You
I'm
butt.
a butthead.
All of the
Should I
butt.
still make death saving throws though, Ash?
No, they will recover you.
Okay.
You will not be dying today.
You're too
Today.
valuable.
Oh no.
No, you'll die next week. It's fine.
Yep. It's fine.
Oh, fuck.
Alrighty.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
That is our game for tonight. Thank you all for joining us.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry to my players.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
You know,
I'm more sorry to Kit that the gnome has not been gnomicided.
it will be
Not yet.
remembered
Not
though.
yet.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
going to be remembered, and I'm pretty sure he is going to die a horrible death when it happens.
Or Thalai will just kill the rest of the party.
And Romney has just given the players another
Hey.
reroll.
God
Oh,
damn
thank
it.
you.
I've had to, like, update this, like, 4 times now. God damn, guys. Whew.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, I've got 10k saved up as well.
But thank you all for joining us. We will be back next week for another Trials of the Xel'nari, where we will find out, 1, how the date goes, and 2, what happened to Thalai. And 3,
I
does
think
Cardia finally get to punch someone?
Don't
That's
worry,
the most
Kit.
important
I think
thing.
I
okay.
think he'll be
so-
remembered. He'll still be dying at some point. He
It,
probably will still get to
how
reverse
it
next
works
week.
is your nomicide will get banked until it happens, but you can redeem nomicide once per session. So, so you've designated a gnome you'd like to see dead. So we will try and endeavor to nomicide.
Mhm.
Designated death mark on
So we're the hit squad. You're the people. You're the Assassin's Guild putting marks on gnomes you wanted to kill.
That's 17 more gnomes to add to the list. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god, I'm so terrible.
So we need someone to raid. Oh
Ah.
god. It's been saving. There have been gnomes aplenty.
Oh, boy.
17 more gnomes to add to the list. Oh my god.
That's 17 sessions. Who knows? He might actually be able to save up for that point.
I like how Kit, you got
Well-
17. You could sacrifice 10 of those for a reroll. I'm just saying.
Kit knows what's up.
Yeah, I
That's
was
Kit
like,
knows
true.
what's up.
Kit knows exactly
Kit
what
knows.
they're doing.
Look, kid knows what they want and they're going for it. Okay,
Well,
they're
Kit,
allowed to
all
do
I'm
that.
gonna say is, I really hope that Thalai doesn't die, because I don't know how you'll feel about the backup character he was.
Yes, I know.
Wait.
Ash knows the backup
How?
character. I don't know how you're gonna feel about it.
How many points is it for a magic item?
5,000?
Okay, so
We
Yeah.
probably need to
instead
up
of
that,
the
honestly.
10,000 for the reroll, you could get a magic item that once a session creates a gnome, and a second magic item that once a session kills a gnome,
Oh god.
and just like feeding it through this.
No, we don't like this. We
I was
don't
gonna
like
say,
this at all.
I do believe the magic item price needs to go up to probably 15. It should be more expensive than a reroll.
I will definitely increase the price because originally it was a supposed to be like a useless trinket.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fine.
yeah, I mean they are still
Yeah.
technically useless trinkets. They just give you a kind of.
You
little
don't
touch.
talk about Francis that way. Thank you very much.
So
Hey,
I mean,
I have
you've
had
already
one of
got a
those-
bag of holding, so having a bra of holding didn't really make that big of a difference.
yeah, but now we can go to the Astral Sea.
And we can create
Ah.
ground zero in a bomb by putting one inside the other.
I'm sorry, you're not putting the other bag in my boobs.
But then you become an astral sea bomb. Yourself and everything within 10 feet of you gets sucked into the astral sea.
Ash, I promise we won't. I'm sorry.
No,
I like
know
how
you
to all
won't.
of these nomicides that are happening, we're eventually going to get like a giant spirit that's going to be in a mass of all of the gnomes that we've killed, and we've got to fight it.
No,
Oh, no,
you
it'll
know
just
what
be
the
a
next
great
NPC is
notebook.
going to be? It's going to be a lich that's a gnome.
Oh god. We're screwed,
you
guys.
go.
We're screwed.
All right,
The ultimate boss.
Who are we rating?
Yes,
Who
who
are
are we rating? We will send our love somewhere else.
We could rate Turn-based Dave.
I was going to say Turn-based Dave is on. He's doing some art.
He is indeed. Let's see. I like to keep the D&D going with the D&D because well, we are playing D&D.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
Glad you told me.
I just discovered
We
that.
are
No?
the.
Far out. Sorry, you were saying?
At the moment, we have the third most views for the D&D tag.
Nice.
Go us.
I love it.
The top one seems to be in German. What does the audience think about German?
We considered
Let's
going.
let's maybe
no
stick to
idea.
English.
Mhm.
Captain Robear's popped up again, like continuously every single week.
It's almost like they have a regularly scheduled session.
Yeah,
I
at the same time as
know.
ours. Gosh.
Nonsense.
I mean, look, if everyone else wants to raid someone else, we most certainly can. Like, there's no like obligation for us to keep the RPGs going. Oh, pardon me. Oh, sorry. Oh, yawns.
Aussie Devfro? What's that? Not Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, look, I reckon we should throw a raid at potentially the Grinning Gamer, who raided us way back when they had like over 100 viewers at the time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sounds
no,
good.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
They got
Happy to do
raided, and so then we can throw them back. So let's throw them a little love.
Yeah.
They're playing some Apex Legends at the moment, and I
Okay.
think this is the first time they've still been playing as we've been ending.
Finished. Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
So let's do that.
A raid for a raid.
Yeah.
I like it.
Beep, 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 beep.
They are a character and a half and actually pretty awesome, so...
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We play D&D every Sunday night, Trials of the Xel'nari, but every Tuesday night,
We play
Mr.
Stars
Rorikins,
Without
2 down from me
Number.
here, plays Star Wars Outnumber, where he is our Space Master, and we are gonna probably commit genocide.
I don't know what
You
you're talking about. I don't do
genocide.
genocide.
We have a very interesting series of events due to unfold. The first of which is going to visit a spaceship.
Yes. That
seems-
may or may not be evaporated.
It seems very innocuous, just going and visiting a spaceship.
Oh
But,
god, Dotag,
you know,
I forgot about that.
Dotag. This is a diplomatic vessel sent by Dotag to Yakuta, so nothing could possibly be wrong with that, right?
We'll see.
Those are indeed words.
We just need a Super Saiyan Charles again, it's fine. He'll fix all our problems.
Just remember, your date is not over.
Oh,
Don't do
God.
this. You're the ones who decided to be all like, let's just go and wreck the ship. So I'm going to design the ship accordingly. In fact, I already have.
Good.
I just need to work out.
Also, speaking about your date not being over, there is a decent chance you might get a sending in the middle.
I'll just come to the cave now, and I'm like,
Yeah,
Your
you
people
joked about
need
the
you.
fireworks setting you off. It's
There's something
Completely
worse now. There's something much worse.
It wasn't Storm!
To be fair, no, it was me.
so
Actually, me.
I'm now just imagining Kovek saying, I've got to go. She teleports out of the flippin' lounge room.
The room.
Like appears at the reins of the cart with the horses and is all like, let's go! He's like high speed blitzing through town trying to get to the cave.
It's not you, it's them.
It's us.
It's always them.
Alright, well, thanks guys for hanging out with us. We're gonna pop over to our end screen and then I'm gonna start the raid. So feel free to come and hang out with us anytime. We love having people stop by and watch or chat. Chat was pretty awesome today, which was
Or
kinda
chat
nice.
with us in the Discord as well.
Yeah. Feel free to join the Discord. I don't know if the Discord link works.
Ours is an awfully silly Discord.
It should work.
I don't know.
Actually, no, I think that link might be outdated. Hopefully it still works. Otherwise, there
No.
is a panel.
That one.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. We'll catch you all next time. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Catch you on the flip side.